Sorry. Alright, looks like we're going... Alright. Hello everyone, welcome back to more Neo Twoie. Been a while. So yeah, what were we doing last? Now, currently the objective for today is... What is the array? What is the I don't remember what today's mission is, but it's something. Is there any of these that I need to open up? No. So yeah, let's just continue, I guess. I do remember that, we have to do some side missions right now, or like, these things. Fight that noise, one of them. And then one of the bear noise, I think it said. Right? Yeah. A bear noise as well. Okay. And then there's also Ryoji's whole, scheme here.
Let's move. Let's have a look.
Okay, one of these. Wait a minute. I was about to say, I realized. Bye.
Alright.
Let's get this out of the way. Also, I need to turn down my audio.
Who wants a piece of bread?
Victory is all but assured.
Alright. I should probably have remembered how to play first. How do I play?
Got it. Nice work. You're done for.
Heal up.
Perfect timing. Not
Good.
bad. Here's a shocker.
Whap! Whap!
Take a rock. You're done for.
I also need to turn off my iPad real quick.
Just doing my job.
Like a boss.
Whoop!
Keep your eyes
Fighting.
on me.
Where's the win?
You okay? All right. We won.
Why does my iPad keep turning on? What the heck? It's only a couple years old.
Too shabby.
Alright. Now,
Think this through.
give one flower to your partner and they will take on all your pain. Give a whole bouquet and you will take theirs. So all is take, one is give.
What to do?
Wrong button.
Let's have a look.
Can't believe she got injured right before the big match. What should I bring her to cheer her up? A good luck charm? How about some flowers? I'd imagine you'd want to take on their pain. So, single flower. Wait. No, bouquet. How have I already forgotten? Buy her a bouquet? Yeah.
Here's an idea.
Buy bouquet. I'll buy a bouquet so she knows how worried we are about her. Go big or go home, as we say. But I spy the perfect shop right over there. Yo, yo! One down, 4 to go. There's one sale.
Gotta focus.
Now I need one of those small guys. Hello. My friend won't shut up about that flower from the urban legend. He says if it's true, I should give some to my girl. But I have my doubts about relying on something like that. Hey, friend won't shut up about the flower from her. I should give some to my girl. Thing is, what are you asking for here, buddy? I don't know what you're asking for. My friend won't shut up about the flower from that urban legend. He says if it's true, I should give some to my girl. When in doubt, pod plan out.
Change your mind.
Pod plan sounds nice. I think. Where did that idea come from? Maybe that's subconscious telling me to get away from this urban legend and buy something less creepy. That didn't work.
A show.
Yeah, roll, yo. Yeah, I just need 3 more. I don't think that worked, guys. Oh well. Miyagi can get angry at me later. Was that the enemy I needed?
Gotta focus.
Yeah, it was. Give me this.
Let me think
Actually,
this
before you do that. Fret, is there a new pin I can give you? No? Not one that I want to give, mind you. I'm okay with just sticking with what I'm used to. Vehicular manslaughter? No. Oh, no, no. Alright, we can at least start moving around
Wants a
now.
piece of fret.
After this fight. Come on! Get out of here!
Let's bring the pain,
There we
yo.
go. 2 frogs, 2 birds, and a bear.
Yes, got it. Nice one, Rin, dude. Done for. Oh yeah.
Someone just get hit when I wasn't looking?
Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Going down.
Away with you!
I'm taking out that bird.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto. Going up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Here's a shocker. Yes, got it.
Fireball.
Rin, dude.
What?
Leave it to me, yo.
Most spectacular emerge triumphant.
Beautiful.
Could have been worse. You feel?
Doku Doku Panic. Okay, let's try that one. Let's see what that one does. Oh, but it's a, never mind, because it's a, whatchamacallit, Uberhin. Is there any more customers for Ryoji around here? You?
Gotta focus.
I heard a man was selling the flower from the urban legend, but I don't see anyone like that. Maybe that guy over there has some for sale. Potted plant?
Here's an idea.
Plant? Giant bison. Wait, what? Wait a sec. Is there a potted plant in the urban legend? I can't remember, but my gut says to get one, so that's what I'll do. Oh, how one works, surprisingly. How many is that now? 3, so 2 more.
Let's have a look.
This sucks. My boss asked me to look into a urban legend, but would that shop's flower be the real deal? Manic flower just sounds fake. Manic flower? What? Well, it sounds like you want to lose the pain, so buy a bouquet.
Time to change your mind.
Wait, buy the pain. No, wait. Yeah. Let's get a bouquet. According to the story, you're basically trading the random flowers for the other person's problems. I got enough trouble as it is. I'll trust to take it home.
Right.
Piece of cake. Almost done. Just one more. Also, hello there, Piggy.
Sorry,
Jupiter monkey.
you're no match for me.
Give me chance. Give me chance.
Time for a
Do,
beatdown.
do,
Who's
do.
up first?
Oh, it's just a bit, just a single pig.
Plus my humble contribution.
That was perfect.
Oh,
Bad, I'd say.
they gave you a lot of time for that. Ow.
I expected nothing
Or Calcum. Probably would be nice for the future. You there, sir. Not wrong bound.
Gotta focus.
You there, sir. I can feel blood rushing in my head when she dumped me. Now calm down and take my mind off it. It sounds like you want your problems gone, buddy, so go buy a bouquet.
Here's an idea.
I know what would cheer me up. Pretty bouquet, would you look at that? They're selling some right over there.
A show.
That's a job done. We'll go see how that shop's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Ryoji, did I make your problems better or worse? Hey, good job out there. Where's you really getting around? Hello again, Ryoji. Selling those flowers that? Oh. Yep, almost sold out.
Great.
Impressive. Who knew there's such money in urban legends? Who are these kids?
Oh.
Don't mind them. They're just here to help me out here and there. Anyway, you happy now? Or you got something else to gripe about?
Yeah.
No, everything's in order. I already made more than I thought I would. I'll be back when I find something else for you to do for me. Don't hurt those kids too hard.
Quit?
Please leave us out of this. It'd be better if that geezer never comes back. Anyway, thanks for the help. Take this. Oh, thanks. I better get back to selling the usual. Feel free to help by buying something on your way out. 2 or count. Ow, I just smashed my knee into my table. 5 friendship points and Taka the Handyman.
Let me think. this through.
Taka, what do you give? Where are you? Down. Allows you to equip an... Yes! Yes! Another Uber pin. I will always take that. Is there a Y or Uber pin? Doesn't look like it. I could equip the R Uber pin. Do I want to equip the R Uber pin? Yeah. Not on you. I want to keep my shots. But while I'm at
Who's
it,
here?
never
See you
mind.
around.
You don't have anything I really want. Now, where are the other 2?
What to do?
There's 2 others. One's at Scramble Crossing and 104. 1FO. First, let me get rid of these 2 barriers.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You're good to go. Wicked Twisters really are something, you know that? How kind of you to say. Just don't get too far ahead of yourselves here. There's something off about him. Well, it sounds like from last time they're paid off. Like these guys are being paid to go easy today.
Okay.
Looks like you're all done here. Go on through. Thanks, man.
See.
Yeah, I'll be grateful to our mysterious benefactor. Yeah, whoever they are. Hey, move this close to me. See a single fly! Sorry, just getting on my nerves.
Let's move.
Let's go this way. Hold on. Be right back. I gotta do something real quick. But, well, sorry, I'm sucking on a mint right now.
Greetings.
I realize now probably shouldn't have done that. Considering now I'm not going to want to talk for a little bit so I can actually just eat the mint. I'll take that.
The customer knows best.
Do they? Actually, I should be getting the cheap items first. That way I can raise the VIP level and hopefully start getting more, interesting, PowerPoint boost. Sorry, pinpoint boost. I've been playing a lot of other games. Oh, I slapped that fly out of the air. Finally, that's been bugging me for the past couple days. Sorry.
Oh, greetings.
I don't have
Come back
cash.
again.
What the heck? Alright. There should be another person to help here. And I can already see a barrier on the minimap. Here you are. Hello. Oh, hey, you're the guy from the Ryoji quest.
I mean,
Oh, jeez, I can't get anything right. I'll never make it on my own like this. It's not like it's my fault, though. It's all because of that stupid Ryoji. If he'd bar to actually teach me a single damn thing, I won't be in this mess.
Penny.
So what him? Thinking the noise? Oh my god, hold on. I didn't finish his mint. Why did I grab there? Hold on, let me mute. I just wanted sugar. Alright, apologies. The mint is done with. Aside for the beast that's now stuck in my... The beast that's now stuck in my throat. Gosh dang it. Whatever. So what him? You think it's a noise?
Doubtful. We've encountered him once before. We've already seen inside of his mind, and it should be free of intruders.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. He was posting those puzzles for Yoji, right?
Correct, and although he does appear to be troubled, this is an issue separate from the noise.
So what do we do? I don't know, nothing. It's not like he's asking for help. Oh come on, give him a scan, can't hurt. Seiji of some trades. It's been nothing but failure since I started being my own boss, but it's all Ryoji's fault. If he taught me a smidgen of what he knew, I wouldn't be in the mess. Sounds like he's also forgotten something.
Say.
He certainly is quick to shift the blame away from himself.
Think I should jog his memory?
What?
About what? About all the stuff Ryoji told him back when they were working together. They said the brother never taught him nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, but do you really believe that? Maybe he just forgot, and doesn't even remember they forgot. He lost me. Anyway, I'm gonna go for it. See what happens.
The show.
I ain't complaining. Do your thing, yo. Okay, think about Ryoji.
Let's get down to business.
Think. Bingo!
Come on, think.
Look at this piece of paper! So, what all did you actually learn from Ryoji? Apparently I shouldn't rely on reviews too much. No use working hard if no one knows who you are. Get the word out and then the customers will come to you. Even a jack of all trades needs help sometimes, so you shouldn't try to do everything alone, or so I was told. I don't really get it, though. I still have lots to learn. That's it. I've had with being treated like this. I'm quitting this stupid job. Well, did that work? Hang on. I did learn a thing or two from Ryoji. I gotta advertise and get your name out there. I've been doing that all. What else? There's also the importance of not doing everything yourself. I mean, I am doing everything myself, but what's wrong with that? Maybe that's my problem. I need to think this through a little better.
All right.
Once I'm done, I'm gonna be the greatest jack of all trades Shibuya's ever seen. Well, it sounds like we helped. See? I told you he was forgetting something. Oh. Wake up, man. Shucks, you're making me blush. Anyway, we better get back to the mission. Yeah. Orichalcum and Seiji of some trades. What do you got, buddy? Let me go buy items from him so I can actually get the freaking... Hey. Let me get his link.
Let's move.
Good thing I have this dash thing. It's not the fastest, mind you, but it's something. Also, I hope the audio sounds okay in terms of my voice, because I am trying something different. But I can't guarantee it's going to be perfect. It should be better, though, because it should mean less staticky sound when I'm not talking. But I'm worried it might lead to cuts in audio when I'm just talking as well. It could, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't do that. Anyways, I just need... I need to do fights is what I need to do, because I don't have cash.
Gotta focus.
Hey. Give me some money.
Ready? Galaxy Brain,
Activate! I need cash now.
We got this.
I'm money.
Bye-bye. Nailed it. You're on a roll. Let's end
Hit it.
this. Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say. Did I do that? You sure did. Keep it up, Fred. Will do. Beat buddy.
Win.
Is she okay?
I don't know.
That went pretty well.
I suppose.
Say goodnight. How's that? Let's keep it going. Thanks for the help. I got you.
Whoa!
Nailed it. Let's keep it going. You're done for.
All good. Alright.
Here's a shocker. Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Exquisite timing.
Masterfully done. Was my humble
That was pretty sick.
was sick indeed.
Hit it. Hit the frog. Whoa!
Away with you.
Nailed it.
Masterfully done.
Thanks for the help.
I got you.
Here's a shocker.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going.
Just doing my job.
We're on a roll.
Away with you.
No way. Trash.
I was just getting started, yo.
Alright.
Not too shabby.
Double ups. Anyways, can I now please get some cash? May I please have some cash? I don't even need a lot. I just need to buy 2 items.
Look who's here.
Give me that, and give me that.
See you around.
That should be it, right? Okay, it is. Give me your Dilaton. Sure, Ryoji, yeah. A handyman who will undertake any task, no matter how mundane or dangerous. Yes, he pours his heart into the wares he peddles, and he enjoys solving riddles in his free time. He was born with the strongest spiritual awareness, senses a strange vibe coming from a regular customer Rindo and his friends. So, that's cool. Chain extender increases the number of noise you can chain together in a single encounter. Seiji of some trades, unable to return home after dropping out of high school. He was discovered by Ryoji while drifting about. He respected the handyman's versatile skills and studied under him for a time, but his independent spirit grew restless, leading him to drop out of his budding apprenticeship, too. Give me that. Higher chains. I'm gonna need to become VIP with them. Sorry. I'm just looking at things.
Let's move.
Now we can head back out. And I guess I can get some stat boost from food here. I got cash this time, don't worry guys.
Oh, greetings.
I do need to have one of each food. That'll do.
And now
And let me go 2 style. Nope. 2 style. That'll do.
Can't get enough.
come back again.
Lovely stats.
Let's move.
Now, did that give me... No idea. No. Anyways, now I can head on to 104. 104.
Let's move.
Red ruins me. No. So, buddy, what do you want, buddy? Hello.
Oh,
If you're going this way, you're gonna have to fight your way through. I'll bring the noise, you bring the fight. Sounds like a deal.
a show.
We bring it, yo. We good, Rindo? Heck yeah. We're ready now. Bring the fight.
Who wants a piece of fret?
So, what do we got?
Perhaps
Anything
we ought
serious?
Not engage?
What do you mean, not engage? It's just a scorpion. What's the worth? Ah!
How's that? Let's keep it.
How did that happen that fast?
Leave it to me, yo. Roger. Nailed it. Perfecto.
Away with you!
Done for. Thanks for the assist. Going to the shocker. Going down.
Where am I?
How's this?
Hiya! Splendidly done.
Thanks, Nagi. Let's end this.
Burn it.
Yes, got it. We're on a
Away
roll.
with you!
Fly.
Oh yeah, we win.
Easy peasy.
Getting worse, you feel?
More Doka Doka Panic. I just smacked the mic for some reason. Took him out already? I knew I should have made him stronger. Made what stronger? The noise just now, stupid. I wanted to make you work for it, but the orders are orders. Hey, someone orders you to go out easy on us. Something like that. I don't think this makes you anywhere near a match for the Rune Bringers. Good luck, anyway, though. Seems they're all being told to go easy. But to what end? Two paths here, but I want to first. There it is, up there. Oh, it's the prince. Somebody.
Prince is standing there looking all forlorn. What's up?
Well,
up, you think?
actually,
Maybe he's coming up with a new recipe or something. Oh, the whole deep in thought look is really doing it for me. Oh, he likes the present I gave him.
Oh, hey, it's Prince.
What?
Who's that? Friend of yours? If only. He's super famous. Do you not seriously not know? Never heard of him. Hey, celebrities usually more, I don't know, peppy.
Indeed, this is quite the departure from when we last saw him.
He does seem kinda out of it. I'm going Gasbrain. Oh dear, that's why.
What?
Dude's got a noise problem. Said what? Yo, Penny, you on it?
I suppose so. We can hardly leave him in this state.
They have straight.
To Princess Rescue we go.
Minami Akira.
Let's have a look.
A single flower. It makes me think of Myers, my old caretaker. I feel so drained all of a sudden. I can barely bring myself to move.
shall I proceed then?
Jeez, Pete, what are these level requirements? Ay, ay, ay. This is ridiculous. What's the reward? What is my reward for that? Increases the groove earned from beat drop combos performed by Rendo and Fred. That's useful, but I'll wait.
What to do?
Alright, what do you want?
Oh.
Not so fast. You're not going. No going this way until you finish a mission for me. Late honest. Went 2 reduction chain battle in this area.
Huh?
What? Too easy? I can add a few reductions if you want. 2's plenty, thanks. Get to it then. What about your friend? What's he looking at? You know, Dio, clear mission, pure pass through wall. I want you to bring me a flying high pin, number 270. Noise number 07 should drop one for you. You know, fast Draven. Looks like a Raven. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Didn't you find one yourself? Yeah, but I'm asking you to do it, unless you don't want to get through here.
Look.
Go on, I'll do it. Fast Draven.
Huh? Let me think this through.
Do I have Nefast Draven seen? No, I don't.
Gotta focus. Let's have a look.
Let's see, is this a Nefast Raven?
An enemy approaches.
Nefast Raven.
Hey, back me up here, will ya?
Oh, yep, that's gotta be it.
Yeah! Here's a shot. How's that? Let's keep it going.
Let's turn up the volume, yo.
We got this. Follow me, yo. Perfecto.
No foes can fell me.
Me? Don't forget about me. Get Let's get it going. Ain't no stopping us now. Here's a shocker.
Bingo. Ah.
Alright, good been worse.
Hey, I got a singular flying high pin. Well, good news is a singular is all that's needed. I should have done a 2 reduction whatever. Let's do it now. I don't know why I didn't do a 2 reduction chain battle. Oh well, it gives me an extra fight.
Keep it together.
More pins, more money, more. Look at the bright side.
Most spectacular.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can.
Get the burst.
That all you got, Penny?
Here comes the trash. Everywhere.
Say good. Yes, got it. Nice one, Ren, dude. It's over. Here's a shocker.
Oh, there's a frog.
Got it.
Miscellaneous frog.
Dude,
Splendidly done.
we got this.
No foes can foul me.
Or me. Don't forget about me. It's time to get wild.
Just not too wild. Take a run.
Leave it to me, yo.
Nice.
See ya. I might be able to get a max.
We sure we can handle this?
Nah, let's just throw the trash. Trash!
Down, yo.
I'll press thy humble contribution.
Perfecto. You're done for. Nailed it. Let's keep it going. Exquisite timing. We got this.
Where's your enemies? There's a Let her go!
How's this?
All the trash is useless.
Nailed it. We're on a roll. Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
Let's end
Hit that. Nope.
No need for therapy.
Oh, please, drop my friend!
Another one bites the dust.
Alright, so that's fine.
Could have been worse.
Be my last in Lovebird Magnum. Let me see what those pins are like. Or if I want any replacements. Force round, extra 200 damage, and it's like a burst. What's this though? Trick cards. Ooh. This is weaker though, so I'll start with this one. Seems pretty useful though. What's up, buddy? I got your stuff. 2 reductions down. That's quick. You sure that wasn't too easy for you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, kinda. Why are you asking us? Somehow you guys feel off today. I don't know what you're talking about. Go on through.
What?
I ain't get it, but I'll take it, yo. Yeah, can't complain about catching a break now and then. Even though it does seem too good to be true. I feel that, man. More Calcum. But first, I got your friend here, Pin. How did I get this way? I got Pin. Yo, we got your damn Pin right here.
All right.
Yep, that's the one. Here we go. It wouldn't be so easy to get through if I were you. Why? Why, pray tell? There's some nasty stuff in store for you. Eh? That's the first guy probably being honest. Like what? And he's gone. That's the first guy to say something negative. I'm gonna go through Dogen Zaka, because there might be another guy who has another clear thing. Yep, there is. Knew it. So, buddy. Went a 4 reduction chain battle if you want through here. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you guys are really raring to go today. You got Moxie newbies. Too bad that doesn't count for much against the Runebringers. Ain't nobody asking you. He's gonna shoot a shot. Look at the haters. Come on, let's do this. Floor reduction. This I can get behind. Was that 4 rhinos consecutively?
And get shredded,
I
Joe.
might have overestimated I might have underestimated or overestimated. I might have done wrong here. Oh dear. This is gonna be fun, isn't it? Oh, and there's one of these guys, seriously.
That was perfect.
This is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
Let's keep it going. How's that? Let's keep it going. Done for.
Throw it.
That was pretty sick.
Twas sick indeed. Plus thy humble contribution.
Whoa!
How's that? Let's keep it going. Freeze. Let's keep it up. Perfecto.
Nope. No. You're not escaping this time, buddy. Here comes the wind.
Masterfully done. Plus thy humble contribution.
Alright. This fight's gonna take a while, isn't it? Another rhino. Oh dear. Why'd I have to get all rhinos? Because they're all gonna have.
Perhaps we ought not engage.
Oh wait, this is worse. This is significantly worse. Because there's 2.
Nice one, Rin, dude. Great job.
Just kill the birds first.
You're done for. Perfect timing. That was perfect.
Okay, win. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That was pretty sick.
Twas sick indeed.
Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Exquisite timing. We got this.
No foes can foe me.
Or me. Don't forget about me.
Bingo. Another rhino.
Why?
We've got this in the bag.
Oops, all rhino. Oh gosh, the jellyfish are here.
So far, so good. Let's keep it going.
Just doing my job.
Hit it!
How's that?
Masterfully done. Indeed.
Leave it to me, yo.
We're on a roll.
Time to get wild.
Just not too wild.
And get down here.
Follow me, yo. That was perfect.
Brett, aim better. Brett. I about called you Rindo for some reason. Also, Nagi, don't punch beads back.
Think we bit off more than we can shoot with.
Oh, hey, the one that doesn't have a rhino. Wait, there's too few enemies. Yep, I knew it. I knew it.
So far,
I knew there had to be some catch here. I'm not dealing with another lizard. I've had enough of the lizards.
exquisite timing.
Masterfully done.
Going down.
Let's keep it up.
Most spectacular.
It's over. Oh yeah, we
Easy peasy.
not too shabby.
A whole bunch of pins. And a max level on 1. Alright, what do I want to replace you with? Heavy Onslaught? Yeah, Heavy Onslaught I'll do.
Let's move.
And while we're at it... money.
Okay.
Well, look at you, winning four whole reductions. That gets you a pass? Good luck out there.
our path stretches ever forward.
Not much further. We almost have East. What's up with today's mission, though? Maybe when we get there, it'll just be congrats. Congrats, you did it. I mean, I doubt it, but we just have to go there and see. It is weird. Why is it just... Well, here we are.
Rindo.
Hey, Ren, dude. What's up? About this whole working together with Canon thing? Oh, I know you think I haven't thought it through properly, but even if Canon wasn't involved, I'd still think it's best for us to do something, you know? Fred, I know we haven't seen eye to eye on a lot of stuff this week. It's like... I really suck at these kind of conversations. You know? At first I thought things would just work themselves out. We could just go with the flow. But man, I really don't want to get erased.
Yeah.
I know, Fred. Me neither. So I thought really hard, just like you said, and I think we should team up with Canon. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I thought about it too, and decided it was our best option. Was that really your decision? I mean, yeah. And so far as I decided to take Swallow's advice. Well, that's great. You know, it's weird. You're always bitching about that and that, this and that. I am? When it comes to time to make a decision and do something, you've got nothing to say. So I guess this is progress. Sorry. It's just, I can't spring into action like you. I need more time. And I'm sorry I couldn't make a decision sooner. No sweat, pal. Can't expect you to change the way you are. And hey, at least you came to the right decision. I guess. Okie dokie, let's hit up Canon. Just if I decide on some. You go to that, Noggy?
While my fears are not entirely assuaged, I shall defer to Lord Rindo's decision. At the very least, I am relieved the tension in the air has dissipated. This is how a team should be. Friendly and peaceful. Or so I believe.
Hi. Me too, yo.
How nice to have a kindred spirit.
Man, this reminds me of the old days. I mean, we ain't dead like the old days. We're still just as cut from the RG as we was before.
Just a limited life we lead. We are but birds in a cage, trapped behind bars and meticulously supervised.
At least y'all ain't got... at least y'all ain't got to carry around those player pins no more.
Just my understanding we did.
For real? How come I didn't get one?
Perchance you already did. They were circulating the RG not long ago.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I got one right here. Help you. The day I got my socks back. That's the same day I got this pin from my buddy.
Oh?
A token of their affection, perhaps.
Doubt it. Why you ask?
No reason, other than mere curiosity. However, your tale does remind me of a similar experience to my own. I had embarked on a preliminary inspection of an upcoming Alestra event space, and coincidentally came into possession of this mysterious pin. It was only after obtaining said pin that I found myself suddenly able to enter people's minds.
Hey.
Yo, what you talking about? Something juicy? These pins. Yeah, you remember when y'all picked them up? Pretty sure it was last week. Yeah, same day we started playing the Reapers game. Just as I thought. I still don't get it, but I'm getting closer. Wait, so you do get it or you don't?
I believe he means that suggests that we've come to UG because we acquired these pins in the RG.
Kubo did say something about it being easier for them this way.
In which case, perhaps the pens serve less as identifiers and more as inventations.
Didn't Mr. Minami say something about your pin letting you turn back time too? He sure did. So these pins is the only reason we can use a Sykes. What'll happen if I just smash mine to bits? Whoa, slow down there, cowboy! Trust me, you do not want to do that. You might end up erasing yourself.
Hypothesis certainly holds water when one factors that we cease to exist in the RG.
Is it just me? Or does mine look even more different than before? Huh. Interesting. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's fine. Hi, buddy. What's up? Alright, we made. Now what?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you so soon. I'll be borrowing you later if you don't mind. I see you're in, dude. Just me? Just you. All big or lonesome. So what do? Do I just head inside? Correct. You'll get your mission once you're inside. Come on, let's get this over with.
Take care, Lord Rindo.
Well, here goes. Best of luck to you. Where am I going, man? Did they just lock me in here? Hello? It's pitch dark. Hello? I can't see anything in here. What the hell's going on? Damn it. It's locked. Don't tell me. I'm trapped in here? Ah! It's a mission. To obtain your freedom, guide the outsiders to the 4 keys and decode. Outsiders? Does that mean threaten them? Fail and your imprisonment it will extend until the end of the final day. Jeez, what do we do? Are we outsiders? Oh my, I hope my premonition would be less accurate. We gotta get Rindo out of there. We can't get through the week without him. Shit, where are these keys at? It's Rindo! Are you okay in there?
If we are outsiders to be guided, it stands that Lord Rindo must be the one to guide us from within.
See what he's got for us. I just got the mission. I think all the clues only come to me. Hang on. Tower Records, Scramble Crossing, Expressway Underpass, Tipsy Toes Hall. Apparently there are 4 letters hidden there. I have to solve some kind of puzzle with them. But you guys have to find them, obviously. Sweet, now we know where to go. Okay. Alright, gang, where to first? Tower Records first on the list.
As sound as a strategy as any.
Time to move it. Well, looks like we won't be teaming up with Canon just yet. Speaking of Canon. Hey, is Canon in there? No, but she might be trapped somewhere else. I'm guessing our missions are probably similar. Maybe we can help each other out. I'll ask her. Yeah. Help! I'm stuck! Alright. Here's to our records. So, what are we supposed to do here? Hear anything from Rindo? Let me check. Add to our records. The key is marked on the back of the 10 numbered 1. Whatever that means. 10 numbered 1? Something with 10 numbers. Greetings.
Sir Kaie,
If you find yourself lost, perhaps I can assist. I will not be charging for fortunes told today. Really? Why though? Today's mission brings with it great uncertainty. It's simply my desire to put you at ease. To guide you in your leader's absence. I will be offering free assistance to all players today. And if you're satisfied with my fortune-telling services and wish to utilize them at a later date, I look forward to providing them at my usual rates.
surprising an orthodox sales tactic.
Call on me whenever you please. Godspeed.
What?
He sure acts funny for a Reaper. Meh, they all act funny. They all act funny if you ask me. At least we have someone to ask for help if we get stuck. So, shall we begin? We're on the lookout for 10 numbers. You gotta be around here somewhere. 10 numbers? Numbers? Phone book? Here, that. The phone booth. Keypad's got 10 numbers on it.
Curious.
And on its back,
Look, there's some there.
A. The letter A. I presume this is our first key. Curious. Appears as though it was better hidden previously. Someone has made it suspiciously conspicuous.
How we doing on time? Fine. Well, we better book it to the next place. Oh, it's Rindo. Maybe something's up. Talk to Canon. Her mission's almost just like ours. Nice, we can help each other out. But just with different clues.
Really?
Oh, that makes sense. We agreed to each do our own thing. And if we end up with some time to spare, we'll lend each other a hand. That's a pretty solid plan, actually. Where are you headed next? Hey team, where are you now? Scramble crossing?
Alright. No objections here.
Scramble next. Got it. Alright dudes, away we go. Meanwhile, Rindo just gets to relax, sleep. Ah boy.
Hark! We have arrived at the Scramble Crossing.
Tell us Rindo what to do next. Mates the crossing. The key shimmers on the back of Liberation's Harbinger. There's a pick too. I guess that's who you're looking for? What a drag. So we're looking for this chick?
Among this horde of pedestrians.
Sounds like it. Keep your glasses on straight. This is gonna be tough. You. No.
Pink hat. Yeah, there you are.
There she is! Right there!
The show.
Get it!
Poor choice of words, but phrasing aside, sally forth!
Yes, this is her! This is definitely her! Right? Or not! Nah, that's her. Yeah, bet my boy on it. Sweet! Okay, so where's the lair?
Shimmering on her back, as you may recall.
Son of a... Heads up, noise is coming!
Oh, you're kidding me!
It's one of them reapers.
Agreed. They can never afford us a clue so easily.
Let's crush him!
What is happening?
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
I don't get to fight with Rindo?
Let's do it to it, yo.
My melee's gone.
Away with you! Just doing my job.
Like a boss!
Let me go.
Help!
Fight on.
Yeah! Say goodnight!
Follow me, yo.
Indeed. Away with you! Just
Hey.
doing my job.
Not bad, yo.
Nope, you're not dealing with this. Punch!
Man, that's it. Could have been worse. You feel?
Star quarterback. Meanwhile, Rindo's just continuing to play Fango.
Well, hey, if I walk around in a circle, I can find new monsters.
We did. I was just, where'd she go? She was just here. That way.
What?
Which way?
Toward Hachiko.
The show.
Don't let it get away. You fools, you suck at this. I see her.
Quay?
Where the hell'd she go? Don't tell me she had a train to catch. Cool, yo, just gotta keep looking.
Make haste. Time marches ever forward. She's right there! Head.
Garth, that's totally her.
Show.
Sure is.
And there are no noise in the vicinity. Quick, now's our chance.
Jack! Finally, now where the heck is this key?
Shimmering on her back, as we've been told. Meaning perhaps a satchel hanging from her shoulders.
E. A-E. Is it gonna be east? Like A east? Nice sparkly gold one. That's good enough for me.
Agreed, although I pray the remaining keys shan't take as long to locate.
No kidding. It's just rude making us look for one specific girl in a place like this. Alright, what next? Since we're just going down the line, Expressway Underpass next. Let's get moving! I just love how the music just occasionally screams at me. Well, yeah. Now what? Now we ask our all-knowing leader what's up at the underpass. Okay. Discern 5 truths where the image becomes real. There's another pick, by the way. Well, I'm already lost. Vinny?
Oh, I wish you wouldn't look at me in such a way. The scene in this photograph is the same as the view from our current vantage point. Discern 5 truths, the image becomes real. Perhaps?
Yeah? Perhaps what?
This simple game of find the differences.
Simple my ass. Yeah, exactly. That's not exactly my forte.
Two are awfully quick to surrender. With all our wits combined, we'll sure solve it in no time.
Wait, I just got some.
The same picture as the one we received from Lorindo,
Except with 5 locations marked.
could this be a hint?
Sure as heck look like one to me. Damn, what is going on today? Think of one of Reapers is helping out?
It would certainly seem that way. Could one of the other players be offering them financial encouragement?
Whoever they are, we ought to thank them for this little answer sheet. Well, what you looking at the answers for? So we can be done with it? Ain't no fun cheating, man. Let's just use it as the last result.
Cannot agree more. Now, let the search commence.
You ain't no fun. Well, first of all, this doesn't exist.
What's up?
Yo, I think I found one. Oh, where? Keep this graffiti on the street. Huh? Oh, wow, I totally missed that. Way to go, dude. It's nothing. Just leave it to your bold beat.
Certainly looked pleased with himself. Oh, moving right along.
Wait. This doesn't exist.
Oh?
What do you make of this?
What am I supposed to make of it? Beats me.
You not see the lights here. There's one more that in there rightfully should be.
Oh, now you mention it, it does kind of look different.
It doesn't look different, it is different.
You say something?
Not at all. Going on.
Ah, the window's here.
Here's one.
Where? I don't see none.
Look, you imbecile! Look at the windows!
Whoa!
Oh, you're right. She is.
I assure you I am.
What else? Anything on this side? What? What else is different here? Shoot. I'm blind. I'm foolish. I remember this one also being annoying to a degree. Oh, come on, man. What I'd like to do is... Hold on a sec, this might get a bit weird.
don't work. Ah!
Come on. Some down here? No? There's a person here! How about this? Nope. Nothing! Huh. It feels like there's gotta be something over here. On this side of things that's gotta be different, right? Maybe up here? No. It's gonna be so obvious, isn't it? It's gonna be so freaking obvious. La 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 la. Ah! It's not the billboard. It doesn't matter that there's a person here. Is this different? Hold on. It is! Look, look! Look, I found one!
We're all extraordinarily proud of you. Turns out you have some brains in you after all.
Pretty awesome, right? Don't pretend you're not impressed.
As one can be impressed with a zeptogram.
What does that mean again?
Pay no mind. Some things are best left forgotten. Come, we're not finished just yet.
Who's using my catchphrase? You zeptogram. That one was so faint. I'm so surprised. Jeez, oh Pete. That is very unforgiving, it feels like. Like, seriously, come on. You're gonna go that with us? It feels like it's gonna be something on the left is weird. Or maybe not. If everything else... There's no rhyme or reason or anything kind of Well, damn. The clouds! No. Can I get a... Is the window number different? Is this different? Is the circle of a circle different? At this rate, I am gonna actually have to count windows. I hate this. What do you mean I have to count? Well, shoot. This is annoying. I refuse to use the hints. I will figure this out. I refuse. Is this different? Nope. I thought the shadow looked different, but maybe it's not. Now I gotta look at all the shadows. The door? Or maybe... I will figure this out. I will not fall to the puzzle. If it is minuscule to change, I'm going to be so upset. Like, this was already bad enough. But what's the true final difference here? Is it lettering? What's different? Number Windows 4 on this, yada yada yada. And then on this says... Wait. No, that's normal. No, that's normal. This is ridiculous. Where? If only I could zoom in, man. I know that I used the hint in my in the first playthrough I did of this game. I want to try and find it on my own this time. I don't want to I don't want to lose to the puzzle. I can win. I can do it. Are we talking about the guy? No, it can't be talking about character. Like, if I can't... Where? I don't know. What's different? You have 3 incredibly obvious differences, 1 more difficult difference, and then friggin' level impossibility. Choose the single pixel difference. Where? Where are you? Imagine it's being covered up by Fret's freaking head. Apparently B-button makes a sound. That's cool. Wait. I'm stupid. It's obvious.
Here, look closely.
What are we looking for?
The stoplight on the street. Notice anything amiss?
Kinda. Maybe.
I think it should be rather obvious. No matter, we're now 1 step closer to our goal.
That's 5, which means we got them all. Way to go, team. Nope, ain't giving.
R. 5 truths have been revealed, followed by the letter R. It's still unclear how we are meant to use these letters.
Yeah, we ain't got much time to think about it. Hey, there's only one left to find. So, A. So it was A. Was it AR? It's those all. Spot the difference, part 2. Here we are, Tinsky Toes Hall. What do we do here? Let me check. Tinsky Toes Hall. Okay. All 3 of you? Of course. Duh. From east to west, from southwest to north, from northwest to southeast. When 3 lenses align, 1 will reveal your guide. Find the guide, find the key. What? I think the lenses mean cameras. So you need to look at 3 different places through your camera or something. Oh, so that's why you wanted to make sure we were all here.
So we shall each cover one of the listed directions, east, southwest, and northwest.
Yeah, then we can see what our cameras can show us from there.
What?
How are we gonna know what's different between them?
Indeed.
An excellent point. We have some method of observing each other's vices.
Right, my apologies.
Yet another sudden appearance.
I nearly forgot to supply you with the tools you need. That would have earned me a scolding. Allow me to update your honest applications. It'll only take a moment.
Hey.
Hey, we got an update. You are now able to share your screen with your teammates while using the camera. Useful in the context of this puzzle, no? Well, yeah, it is. Thanks, man. Okay, seriously, what is all with all the help today? Let's just say a certain someone is working to ensure your success.
And who might that be?
Someone who has your best interests at heart. Just as I do. Well, best of luck out there. We doing this, yo? Dibs up, Southeast!
He says while racing northeast. No matter, I shall cover northwest.
Okay, that leaves me with east. Which is this way. So what's the diff? What? Seems like a good enough spot set. Everyone good?
My preparations are complete.
Yeah, I'm here. Cam's rolled.
3 lenses align, 1 move your guide.
You have to find something on one screen that isn't on the others. Time we was done with this find a differences bull. Oh, I already noticed it. Wait, that's weird. Child, why do you not exist? Oh my god, I think this is it. She's their guide. Were you supposed to get up all close and personal? Hey guys, I think I found it. Huh? Hey, where'd she go?
Perhaps look through the camera could provide you an answer.
How does that work, do you think? Like AR something? Okay, that's how it works. Just do it, yo. Alright, alright. I'm still not seeing anything. Show someone there.
Viewing from the east may prove it useful.
Alright, so like ears? See anything? Sure do. And it's creepy as all I'll get out. Just like a ghost. And man, don't try and scare me like that.
Most fascinating.
It looks like a spooky pal left us a dying message. Convenient. It's just the 1 letter. Key. Oh, reap.
Perfectly presentable P.
You better let Rindo know. On it. Well, that's all 4. Back to Oasis then?
I must say, I feel strange leaving this apparition here. How lonesome it must be to stand and watch in one place without end.
Yeah, and people passing by, not even knowing you're there. Whoever came up with this puzzle has some serious issues working through. I just like how the game itself seems confused with the existences, because it's like, you know what, it's here, it can be used for a puzzle, we're kind of scared of it. It's all letters. Took us long enough, we don't have much time left. There's still 1 more riddle to solve. There's 6 blanks. I guess the letters are clue, and the clue is swim up the Ondon River from Shibuya River, float down Utagawa River to Shibuya River. Rivers? What do rivers have to do with anything? The Shibuya runs under Shibuya Station. What about Ondon River? Looks like it goes under Tower Records? Utagawa River is obviously in Utagawa. And runs under Tipsy Toes Hall. And then it flows back into the Shibuya River. You got the E from the Scramble Crossing. R at the Express Underway. A, P, I think I got it. Probably follow the rivers in the clue and so... It's gotta be... Reaper. Bingo! I didn't even need to know the thing. It was just R-E-A-P. And if there's 2 extra letters. Yes, I got it. Now there's a target for us to take down? I have to get outside. The door's unlocked. I'm free!
Whoa!
Yo, Rin dude!
I'm glad to see you are free and well.
I'm glad to be out. Thanks, guys.
It was not merely by our efforts alone, however. You mean someone was helping you out? So it would seem. Even the Reaper showed us considerable favor.
Let's save the rundown for later, yo. This ain't over yet. It's not? Didn't we just complete the mission? Not quite. You have to go to Scramble Crossing now. Should be a target there. Once that's taken care of, then we're done.
Victory is nearly within our grasp.
Wait, what about Canon? Yeah.
How are you holding up? I just got out, so I can help if you need it.
She made it out. Oh, thank God. No, thanks. Just got out a minute ago.
Good to hear. The Ruinbringers and Puros are out and about, too. All that's left is the target. May the best team win.
Good luck to both of us. All set? Let's go to Scramble Crossing. I'm alive! I'm free! Why am I yawning? This ain't Scramble Crossing. Yo, is that Sleazeball? You mean Kubo? Yeah, can't say I was hoping to bump. I was hoping to bump into him. This is here. There's something I want to ask.
Yo!
Hey, yo, Gramps! Well, if it ain't the Wicked Twisters. You spying on us again? Must be sweet having such an easy gig. Must be even sweeter running your mouth against somebody who ain't allowed to fight back. Just know that if they let me have a go, you just wouldn't last a second. Save it, Gramps. I want to ask you about something else. Who's a Shinjuku Reaper, right? Maybe I am. What's it to ya? Got a bone to pick? More like a pin. What the hell is this thing? Looks like a player pin to me. Likely story, but I ain't buying it. What'd you get out of bringing living people to play your bogus game here? Good question.
If it appear you called us bluff.
Should've figured an ex-player like you would know something was up. Unfortunately, the finer details are above my pay grade. Expect us to believe that? Easy there, kid. Don't shoot the delivery guy. So the brass ain't telling you nothing, huh? No, but I got my suspicions. Could you tell us what they are, then? You see, I led like Sheba's gonna get bored if all the players are pipsqueaks. But he's got the Ruinbringers? But one tough team does not an interesting game make. That's to say, nothing but the fact we ain't even seen their leader in action yet. So instead of sitting around waiting for strong players to show up, why not scatter some special pins around the RG and shorten the wait?
I see.
In other words, your previous lecture about maximizing productivity was essentially a pretense.
Sorry about that. So then what is it that makes these pins so special? Well, in layman's terms, it takes the psychic powers you all possess and use them to transfer your existence from one plane to the other. Everyone else get that? In other words, they send people with powers from the RG to the UG. And yeah, use I. So you're saying we're hot stuff, huh? You better tell us that downless hacks. Maybe. We only know how strong you really are if you manage to leave a mark on this game. But we've been completely erased from the RG. Even if we win the game, is there a way to go back? I'm sure Sheba can swing that for you. Yeah, you're run-of-the-mill Reaper after all. Meaning? Like you'd be able to understand even if I told you. Well, you just assume we understood anything else you said. My advice, don't go sticking your nose where they don't belong and let the GM do what he does best. All you kids gotta worry about is the results. And with that, I'm out of here.
Yet another kind soul offering little advice aside from keep playing the game.
If only it wasn't completely rigged against us. Sheba must be a real sadist to get off on seeing us struggle like this. Wouldn't be surprised. The Reba's a sick, yo. Guess it really is looking for the team stronger than a Ruinbringers.
I see.
He's doubtless grown tired of their dominance by now. Otherwise, I fail to see why he would enact such desperate measures to find recruits.
You mean he really wants the Ruinbringers to lose? Sure don't look like he wants them to win.
Perhaps then, he wants to see strong Psych Wheeler experience the disgrace of defeat.
Really?
He's like some kind of sadist.
That's just what I said. And I suppose the discussion has come full circle.
He's right, though. Them Reapers are pretty sick. Wait, we're circling back again. Let's just get on with the mission, shall we? Make sure we're nice and ready for the final day. We're going in circles.
Let's move.
Alright, where's the target? This is the place.
I sense something nearby.
Giant dinosaur! That's our target. Bring it on. We're taking you down. Those points are gonna be all ours.
Ready? Galaxy
Grab the
Brain,
dinosaur.
activate!
Activate! Weak frogs first.
It's game time, yo.
Get ready. Oh, the frogs are dying.
Nailed it! Perfecto!
And I'm not the one causing the main death here.
No stopping us now!
We got this.
Hi, behave!
It's over!
Away with you!
Thanks, Nagi!
Wow!
Leave it to me, yo.
We're on a roll!
Hi,
Nice! Wow, I could not have had better pins for this fight. Those ice pins absolutely shredded it. Well, I'm glad that went well.
Scored big on that one!
Fuel to the fire. Ah! Oh, mutation. Change it. What do we got? Freestyle launcher. Alright, what does that do? Well, we're gonna have to wait a while, because now it's cutscene time! And I don't get to talk.
And stay down!
Well, I do get to talk. But I don't get to talk as them.
That should have earned us a ton of points, yo.
Did you pick up the pin?
Plus, we kept ahead of the other teams in the mission.
albeit with outside assistance. Lady Kanan's doing, I presume.
Maybe.
Oh. So you finally decided to do whatever it takes?
Yes?
Maybe you're more wicked than I thought.
You again.
Oh, don't look too happy to see me. So, spill the tea. What did I miss?
I
Why should
win.
we tell you?
Eesh, I was just asking.
Just another day at the old grind, really. Doing
Really
what
is.
we can to make it home.
Really?
Yes.
And you think buddying up with the Shibuya crew will help?
You seem quite concerned by our connection with them.
Hey, I'm just looking out for you guys. Wouldn't want them giving you any big ideas.
Why?
Such?
So you can brainwash us instead?
That too.
You know, the last game already left a bad taste in my mouth. But you Shinjuku Reapers really make me sick, yo.
Oh, you're making me blush.
What? I swear to God, if it says that the Wicked Twisters did not obtain any points, I'm gonna be pissed.
The Wicked Twisters wiped the floor with today's target.
Okay, good.
But the top spot belongs to the Ruin Bringers.
Same shit, different day.
Here's hoping for something new tomorrow.
Probably
For
not.
once, I concur.
This game really gets you down, though. No matter how hard you try, it's never enough.
You're not Runebringer,
Right?
you
Might
die.
as well just give up.
Aren't you supposed to tell us to keep playing?
How about to say, aren't you?
Maybe. But you don't stand a chance at getting home either way.
What do you mean?
But I have so much to live for! So many games to play!
Same.
Oh, cry me a river.
Can you tell us what Shiba wants with us already? Is he just waiting to erase everyone but the Ruin Bringers?
Beats me.
Figures. That kind of info's probably above your pay grade.
That was rather vicious.
Yeah, about to say.
think
Oh,
he
no.
got that one from Kubo.
Ooh, the fangs are finally coming out. You're not gonna stop there, are you? It's about time you sink your teeth into this game. You either play hard or you go home. Oops, forgot that last one's off the table. Later, losers.
Ah!
Didn't really inspire much confidence, did she?
No.
Still think we can pull this thing off?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, did you ever get a hold of your friend Swallow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did. We talked.
Took you long enough. So what'd they say? Are they here playing the game with us?
Yep.
Yeah. No clue who they are, though. Except that they're not one of us.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Maybe you're still lying to me, Fret. Are you Swallow? Just yanks his phone out of his hands. Like, give me that and let me see.
The thing is, if we do escape this week, we're gone.
Which means Swallow's on their own next week, and you're worried they might not make it.
They've always been there for me. So I really want to be there for them too, you know?
I mean, why not just send him a good luck text or something?
That's not really good. You're not wrong, but at the same time, I'd like to do something more tangible.
I know it sucks, but what else can you do?
You're not wrong, but
Anyway,
still.
we'll figure it out tomorrow.
Just more tangibility.
Yeah. I hope so.
All right. Friendship.
You.
Shoka, dear. What's going on, Ayano? Tell me, how did you pass the time today?
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean? I was merely concerned. You might have been up to something dangerous. Nope. Can you look at me in the eye and say that? Isn't once enough? Anyway, although I did get some exciting news. And what might that be? Oh, just that this game's might be heating up real soon. Still got a few things I gotta look into, though. I'll keep you posted. I see. Well, don't do anything I wouldn't do. I won't. You worry too much. Later. An unpleasant surprise. Eh? Come to ingratiate us with your ill-gotten intel? Noise Revney. Inversion. Alright, what are we doing today? Matoy is dead!
Guys, he's not moving.
Hey, come on, brother! Stay with us, yo!
This is quite the thing to wake up to. Matoy's corpse. Okay.
Huh? Who are they talking about?
Who else has a blue jacket like that at Rindo?
I was not prepared for such tragedy today.
Guess you should fear the Reapers.
Is that Motoy?
Thank you. Day 6. So it looks like Matoy's in trouble
That wasn't
today.
a sign of what's to come.
No, it is.
You good?
I had another vision.
Vision?
Yeah, of the future. Sometimes they just pop into my head.
Kind of reminds me of this one video game I played. It was like this guy named Schultz. No.
Can't really explain why though.
Like a bad dream, but more ominous.
Bingo.
What precisely did you see?
Matoy's corpse.
I saw Motoy lying there.
Oh, dang.
Our daily tidings?
Maybe that vision of yours got something to do with today's mission, yo.
Well, let's see what it is then.
Expand your turf and aim for total control.
Oh,
or
forgot.
erase the target and aim for the top. Today's target is...
Hereford.
How could they?
This cannot be!
Shoka.
Oh.
Like our Shoka?
I assumed Reapers were exempt from being made targets.
Well, apparently not.
Me too, boss.
I don't believe I was speaking to you.
Of course you weren't.
Why would they do this?
Think it's because of all that stuff Kitty Girl said yesterday?
About giving up?
Perhaps her remarks won the Game Master's ire.
Game Master's got an incredibly short fuse then.
Certainly didn't get on our good side.
I worry our chances of besting a Reaper in combat are rather slim. And knowing this particular Reaper,
There's no way she'll go down without a fight.
That's even better, yo. Don't know about y'all, but I am pumped.
I'm about to say, you really gonna say no to a Reaper fight, especially when you got beat?
That makes one of us.
Aight, let's bounce, team.
I know Shoka's a Reaper, but how tough is she? If that was her I saw in my vision, then she's at least tough enough to take down Motoi.
Oh, so in the vision, she's the one who kills Motoi.
If I can figure out when and where they face off, maybe I can stop them from fighting. Huh? It's Motoi.
Oh, hey. Hey, Reno. Trey's magnifique performance yesterday. I'm happy I was able to be of assistance, yeah.
Wait, that was him?
Oh, thanks for the hints. Oh, it's you? Oh, gee, thank you so much. De nada, senor. Did you hear about the special bonus for taking out today's target? Personally, I think it sounds too good to be true.
Like a trap.
You might be right. Stay safe. Yes, certo. I'll do my best to keep helping you guys. Keep in touch and stay out of trouble, mi amigo. Balloon!
If you want your wet clothes to dry, hang them where water's in short supply.
I lost my balloon! Will do. Good luck, Motoi.
He's got a point. No telling what'll happen today.
I just lost my balloon, man. I don't care about the mission.
Better keep my wits about me.
So we're starting from Sarah Street today, huh? Guarantee I know what that is.
And so it begins.
No,
What's up, players? You're never gonna believe this, but you get to duke it out in a Scramble Slam today. This guy again.
Right.
We're gonna have some blistering battles, let me tell you. Why? Because the booyah's been split into measly 3 areas this time around. Sitting time waiting for the storm blow ain't gonna cut it. You gotta go all out offense if you want to win today. I'm trying to forget about the juicy target, kids. Keep it real and I'll see you on the other side.
Me or 3 areas. Or we're gonna move on. We're gonna be erased? Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. One of those areas must also be home to today's target. Not like we're gonna have much time to look for Shoki. Whilst that is true, I cannot recall asking for your input.
Just leave the 5 to me, yo. That way I can leave the thinking to all y'all. Sounds good. You know, V, when you smile, feels like everything's gonna be just fine. Probably because it is. No thoughts, head empty. Stop the music. Remember those hints we got yesterday? Yeah. That was Motoi. He was trying to help us. No kidding? Maybe it's not so bad after all. Did I just get a text? No, I didn't. Food. Food. Wait. I need to increase the VIP level here.
Oh, yo.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
There we go. Hogfang staff. A talented underground brawler with a solid but simple style. His friend suggests he take the retail job as a way to improve his lackluster social skills. He's gradually warming up to people thanks to Fred, inspired by his outgoing nature. Friend's t-shirt. A world traveler who opened Garagara to make money doing what he loved while traversing Asia and collecting unique local goods. Seeing different martial art styles around the world turn him into an underground fighting fan, and his current favorite fighter is the fire free agent Yudai Miki. Turquoise headband. A father of 2 and connoisseur of American casual clothing. Once a member of his college's wrestling fan club, he now spends his weekend promoting underground brawls part-time. He invited the friendliest fighter Yudai Miki to work at Hogfang to improve his dismal social skills. Give me the beanie. I got a beanie. And the noise magnet one, finally. A once inarticulate businessman who has reinvented himself as an intellectual in the UG. His favorite word is brainstorming. Seeing Hogfan's socially awkward shopkeeper reminds him of his own past, so he shows his support by buying more than he needs. Oh, that's nice. Noise magnet. So what's this change to? Nothing. It's still the same. Cool. Is there any... Nope.
Let's move.
I probably wasted all my money doing that, but...
Have a seat.
No, I can still get stuff. I want... Attack plus, yeah. The Solace. Alright, hello.
And now
Way more attack and way more defense. Nice, nice, nice.
See ya.
Let me think this through. What to do?
So today's mission is defeat Spain, Tipsy Toes, blah 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 blah. Let's take out the pure hearts. Cause Motoi. Maybe if we stop Motoi from fighting.
Hey.
Spano belongs to pure hearts, right? Got it. This is Motoi's turf. Everyone's favorite whack job. Expertly put. Says something about going after Talia, right? Yeah, although I haven't heard anything from him since. Said he was gonna message me again later. Sounded like he thought the target being a Reaper was some kind of trap. Man. If that vision was on the money, then Motoi could be in real trouble. Maybe we should go after Shoka with him. I must say it's quite odd. I expect to see more pure hearts in this area. Think they've all gone after Shoka? Suits me just fine. He's gonna take care of these dweebs just like the last slam, right? Cause sitting around waiting ain't my style, yo. Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Right.
Sounds good to me. That way we can roll out whenever Motoi needs us. Time to score some more turf. I guess I can mention this now. Another game that I'm probably gonna let's play next. Unfortunately, it means I'm gonna have to reset my data of it, but you know I'm willing to do it because it's fun. I might do a Pokemon Violet playthrough. I had fun with it. It is incredibly buggy, but hey. If other people don't want to buy the game, then I'll buy it for them and play and they can watch.
Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Ain't no stopping us now. We got this.
That game's fun though. I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are fun, though it is still unforgivable the state they release in. But I also think it's unfair to just like to not even mention any of the goods that it has, because it has good.
Keep it up, Brett. Will do. Beat buddy.
Away with you!
Yes, got it.
Masterfully done!
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can.
Bring the win. As for when I'm gonna... Actually, I might do the Pokemon Let's Play while... I guess I should talk about what I'm going to be doing with Octopath Traveler real quick. Octopath Traveler. Technically speaking, that playthrough is technically over. But there is still the final boss that I'm going to have to farm strength for and all that. So that one's going to be put onto kind of put on ice for a bit. I'm expecting to, I mean, I'm still gonna do it. It's just, I might start the next playthrough in the meantime, because I got farmed for quite a bit, and get everything else done, so. I might start the Pokemon Violet Let's Play in the meantime. Boss of the area. Oh jeez, we're sitting ducks here. You gotta be one of them pure art punks. Why yes, I've been placing charges this patch of turf. Guten Tag, Hagenfrau. This is the guy we're looking for. I'm flower, but staying to fight wouldn't be a wise decision. No, I shall flee instead! That guy could be an athlete. So much as to tell that brother running ain't gonna save his ass. For real. See me fleeing toward the stairs over there. I guess that's where we're headed to. Is there people behind us? Oh. No one left. I have to run, pure punk. It appears so. Says Lafitte, my defeat is nigh. Having a hard time getting fired up, fight Sky. Although if I'm unable to run, so as I may have to stand my grand fight.
I may have lost twice. Seems so at ease.
Does he? Whoa, is me. Yo, Rindo. What's up? We've been doing real good. There's pure arts everywhere. Look. Ah.
Or I believe they refer to this as a pincer movement in military circles.
Damn it. Here we go. No sweat. If fight these punks blindfolded, I still won't lose. Let's show them what's up, yo. You're right, Pete. It's do or die time. And I've got something in my eye.
An enemy approaches.
Yeah.
We sure we can handle this?
3, 6.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going!
Let's turn up the volume, yo. That was perfect. Follow me, yo.
Copy that!
There's one.
Legacy Plus.
Nice.
Just keep it up, alright? Just follow my lead. I'll do what I can.
Exquisite timing! We got this! Ain't no stopping us now!
Most spectacular.
Punch him. Fireball.
Let's turn up the volume, yo. That was perfect.
No foes can spell me.
Me! Don't forget about me! Freeze!
Just doing my job.
Swing.
I did it!
You're in trouble.
Was a decisive victory indeed.
Ha, that's satisfying.
Not too shabby.
If only I didn't have something in my eye. Claw. Slashicle. Back team. See what I tell you. They all talk. Still wish they'd spend more time talking and less time fighting.
At least we should be successfully subjugated the area by now.
Hey!
Is your favorite Reaper with another red-hot news flash? We're Twisters are taking another piece of turf. Which means the Pure Arts are... Oh, nearly jumped the gun there. The Pure Arts are alive and kicking.
Preposterous!
Between the Pure Arts killer Seiyu, huh? It's claimed a new chunk of turf. No way. It took some of ours? Man, I haven't seen a turf war this good in a long time. They did you dirty, Twisterinos. This is what happens when you run a skeleton crew.
It certainly explains why they appeared so few in number. The bulk of their team must have been dispatched to Center Street.
No way, I'm taking this line down. Let's up Center Street ASAP. Sure thing. No word from Motoi. Hope he's alright. Bubble vision. Bubble.
Hello.
and come again.
Nope, can't. Sorry. Alright, give me back my turf. Well, I get some water. Ah. Ah. Sorry, I just choked on water. Because I can't go one day without choking on water. I'll take about what's ours, yo. Got a hut so we got time to take on the other target too. Speaking of the target, I haven't heard anything from Motoi.
Slack communication is concerning, given your recent vision.
Seriously think he went after Shoki alone? He'd be in real trouble if he doesn't have any backup. He needs our help. That's what I'm saying, yo! You gotta take this turf back now! I gotta take my jacket, it's hot. I don't got a jacket. Let's bounce! Oh, okay. You there!
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Alright.
Don't get careless.
I like going careless, so.
Let's keep it up. Perfecto. Take a ride. Was that cool or what?
Not bad, I'd say.
It's over. Thanks, Nagi.
Get the fire!
Copy that. Let's turn up the volume, yo. That was perfect. Exquisite timing. You're done for.
Many thanks, Lord Ringo.
Nice work.
Eric!
Follow me, yo. That beat goes on.
It's so cold!
Hell yeah, you did. Let's turn up the volume, yo.
Let's keep it going.
It's a new chapter of Alestro Waits.
Beautiful.
Not too shabby.
Bootleg tune.
Let's move.
Let me sell some pins while we're at it. I didn't have a lot. I thought I had way more. Hello there. Why do you guys look high?
And get shredded, yo!
Bruh.
Think we bit off more than we can chew here.
Hi, yes, got it. Masterfully done.
Say.
You're done for.
Hi, defense.
Perfect timing.
Indeed.
Kill them!
Let's keep it up. That was you sick.
Whoop!
Let's end this.
Let this guy go away!
Another one bites the dust.
I just keep getting chased by pufferfish.
Could have been worse, you feel?
The world within. Bossy area?
Let's move.
I can get more food and consumed. I think, maybe not, actually.
Have a seat.
I was wrong.
See ya.
Sorry, sir. Hello there. Oops.
Alright! Who wants a piece of Fred?
Final Pure Heart. And then we just gotta deal with the Very Beauties.
Hey, back me up here, will ya?
Yes! Got it!
Spectacular.
Leave it to me, yo! Nice! Take a run!
Punch!
Away with you.
Nice one, nah, girl!
Nice!
Ready for this?
Freeze!
Nailed it! Perfecto! You're done for! It's over! Follow me, yo! Great job! Perfect timing!
Indeed.
Say goodnight!
Punch him!
Going pretty well!
Burn him!
Let's keep it up! Perfecto! Are we awesome or what?
Mega Fist!
It's an honor to be recognized.
Pure Hearts are out. So we done or what?
I should imagine this area belongs to us once more.
Hey!
How's it going, Scramble Slammers? Got some news for you. The Twizzerinos have taken back their old turf. So far, so good. Which I could call a sick place like Center Street. Which I could call a sick place like Center Street home. Anyway, a big congrats to you kids.
Let's move!
Just gotta deal with the Very Bees now. Very Bees!
Thus we set foot on Very Beauty soil.
Heavens.
The pressure is unbearable.
It's just me, or does this feel way bigger than one piece of turf? There's gotta be at least 3 areas worth of beauties here. I see what you mean. They'll at least go easy on us. You know, since Kanon said we was gonna help out.
Alright.
We don't need no handicap. Yo, let's send these punks packing.
Oh, I wish I had your mental fortitude. Well, if it isn't Rendy in the game.
Hey, Kanon!
Alright, Brett. What have you got for me today?
Give me a second. I feel comforted to be in your presence.
Aw, aren't you a little kitty?
Oh, really?
Thanks for yesterday, by the way. You four were a big help.
We were?
Sure. You passed on all those clues, didn't you?
Hey.
Actually, I think that might have been Motoi.
Really?
Yeah, helped us too, apparently. Because he's been feeling pretty generous lately. So what's the plan for today? I feel like we might want to take advantage of the top team's day off.
Hey,
Yeah, hey now, I never signed up to be your commander-in-chief, you know. In my mind, we're on equal footing here. Leader to leader.
Oh, I guess. It's just, I have literally no idea what to do.
Honestly, I play the game how you always do. Today's target has piqued my interest. And that we've been asked to reap a Reaper.
Hey,
Look at you lot, biggest thieves.
Hi. Where'd you come from? Hey there, Zuki.
Yo,
What's up, Pinky?
You do realize talking won't win you any turf, right? You don't have to tell me. But I'm gonna pick a fight with anyone. I think it ought to be today's special target. Speaking of which, I'm gonna see if I can't find her. Ciao.
Hey, Pinky.
What is it now?
Since when was Reba's fair game?
If you're talking about Shoka, then sorry, I can't help you.
Come on, you gotta know something. You're Reaper, aren't you?
Shibuya Reaper. And as I told you before, we aren't exactly on good terms with the Shinjuku gang.
They ain't tell you nothing at all.
No, and even if I did, I wouldn't listen. I'd rather just focus on surveillance. That's my job, after all. And yet you've surveyed very little about the Reapers. Their business is their business, although I was surprised by they chose one of their own. Just glad it wasn't one of our crew for once. Things even looked pretty dicey for me at one point, but I sure dodged that erasure bullet.
Wait, are you saying Reapers can be erased too?
Quick on the uptick as always. We're just as vulnerable as you. That's how they keep us on our toes. I don't know if that girl pissed off the Game Master or what. If you really want these, you probably just have to ask her yourself.
Later.
Best of luck, Wicked Twisters.
Huh? What does he want now? How goes it, Senor Rindo? I'm hot on Shoga's trail as we text.
Already?
Are you serious? We just doing my part to help you out. Seeing as you'll be the ones fighting her, of course. We'll let you know when the opportune moments are eyes. Okay, be careful though. Get problem. I'll be A-okay.
You can't walk up or down the street without the ground touching your feet.
I don't get it. There are 4 beauties here.
I guess I could go around
And I can't even round you guys up. I just have to take it one fight at a time.
It's game time, yo.
Ah, well, one at a time it is.
Plus my humble contribution.
That was sick! Booyah! Let's turn up the volume, yo! That was perfect!
Here comes ice! I came to slay. Kill the penguin.
Did I do that? You sure did! Yes, got it! Nice one, Rin, dude!
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can.
Woohoo!
Another one bites the dust! Alright, could have been worse.
Yeah, fair. Take a look at me. What are my pins looking like?
Come on in!
Come on in. Holy crap, that gives a lot of defense. Nope. Nope. That'll do.
That really hits the spot!
That's a lot of defense. Holy crap.
Let's move!
Hello there, buddy. Oh.
Ready? Galaxy Brain, activate!
Let us tread carefully.
Just 2 of the enemies on the side, though. Please get... Look, Hank!
Let's keep it going!
Just give me that freaking popper fish, please.
We got this!
Can I also have my bitrate back? Or not my bitrate, my frame rate. Different things. Kaboom!
Is she okay?
No.
Ain't no stopping us now! We got this!
I can slay!
Plus my humble contribution.
Is he T-posing? No, he's not. He's mid-throw. I'm about to say, is he T-posing?
Ain't no stopping us now! Nice!
Where am I?
Thanks for the assist! Take a ride! Not bad,
say?
Easy peasy.
Alright, could have been worse.
You all just ever feel like you need chocolate in your veins to live? Sorry, weird question.
Get in my way and get shredded, yo!
Wondering what toy is,
We
I
sure
don't know
we
he
can
find the
handle
Reaper.
this?
Chameleon!
Nice one, nah, girl.
I am not letting this one go away.
Let's end this. Thanks for the help.
I got you!
Punch it!
Booyah!
I came to slay!
Ain't no stopping us now. Not bad, yo. Perfect timing.
Win!
Yes, got him.
Masterfully done.
Follow me, yo. Copy that.
Away with you.
Get him!
Yes, got him.
Masterfully done. Was a decisive victory
Easy.
indeed.
Just 2 more, right? I think so.
Alright, could have been worse.
For the 1 badge. So close to having Nagi being able to switch pins.
Let's move.
Hello there.
Ready?
Galaxy Brain, activate!
Hey, back me up here, will ya?
Ah, wait, I'm scratching my back, leg!
Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
Let's turn up the volume, yo!
We got this. Time for a beat down,
Dude.
yo.
Leave it to me, yo!
Spectacular.
So far, so good.
Let's keep it going. Freeze. Yes, got it. Nice one, Ren Dude.
Follow me, yo! That was perfect.
Here comes the win!
Leave it to me, yo.
Spectacular.
Exquisite timing. Oh, yeah. We
Easy peasy. He bounced.
Not too shabby.
I should probably check this and... Wrong button.
This fit me okay?
This fits on point.
Is presentable?
No defense.
Fits me all right.
Perpetual pain.
How's this look? This fit me okay?
I don't know. Hello there.
All your asses is grass.
else to get comfy.
Think we bit off more than we can chew.
All right.
here.
4 guys. I came to slap.
Just follow my lead. I'll do it again.
Bless thy humble contribution,
Wind.
Going pretty well.
I suppose.
Follow me, yo.
Copy that. You ready for this? Oh yeah!
Looking good, brother.
Masterfully done. Many thanks, Glorfinder.
Nice.
Nice work.
You ready for this?
Follow me, yo.
Indeed.
Looking good, brother.
Thanks for the help.
I got you.
You ready for this?
Follow me, yo.
More than.
Thanks for the assist. What will he do?
I should have waited. Oh, never mind. That works.
Yes, got it.
Most spectacular.
Punch and beat. Just take out your skateboard and smack him across the head.
Not too shabby.
Okay, finally I can swap out. I was about to call her Penny. I swear I got beat. All enemy teams have been taken out. Finally done. Man, we could count on to have her guys go a bit easier on us.
I do not think she is the type to hand out favors frivolously. She takes her work rather seriously.
Hey.
Yo, it's update time again.
Whoa there.
The Wicked Twisters claimed another piece of turf, which means we're saying bye-bye to the variabilities. Better luck next slam, fashionistas. But all hope isn't lost just yet. Remember, today's target's still on the loose. Things are only gonna keep heating up. Big Kitty Goat worth a ton of points, yeah? Explains why Canon went after her.
Now then.
Newsflash, today's turf war is officially over. The Wicked Twisters are the barons of the Booyah. For now, the turf war may be done and dusted. That doesn't mean there ain't more fun to be had.
Right.
Target's still somewhere out there, just waiting to be taken down. Player cards right? You could earn enough points to top the table. That said, it's just in. The game's difficulty just got bumped up a notch. Next that's supposed to mean. If you're looking for the target, you've got 5 new areas to scour.
5? He's joking, right?
But I wouldn't give to play a game of hide and seek this epic. You players don't know how good you got it. Anyway, I'll live your best lives and I'll touch base with you later. We already had a decent look around, but I can see Shoki anywhere. Guess our best bet's one of those new areas that just opened up. How about we check the Scramble Crossing first? Sounds good to me. I hit A, so I don't know why the game thought I didn't. Anyway, you snipe it. I don't think I got anything, yeah. Although, what I did get is the ability to swap pins for you. Oh, punchy badge. We'll go with that one. We shall go together. Why can't I stop yawning? Anyways, finally nice to be able to move about. If I can figure out where I'm going. Eh? I don't like the sounds music. But those Motoi again. Where are you, Migo? At the crossing. Oh, so you're still a ways away. I'm afraid Choco's on to me.
Huh?
What? What more if I end up fighting her instead? Don't worry about that. I'm just worried about you. Fear not, if she and I must fight, then so be it.
I am a bit nervous, but it's said, sir.
I hear my chest begin to pound and know my heart is making sounds.
Now's not the time. Wait, where are you? Man. I hope he's okay.
What?
What's up? Sounds like Matoi's about to face off with today's target.
Ever a man of action, 'twould seem.
So should we just, like, let him take care of things? After what I saw in my vision, though? I'm gonna say nah. We don't know what Keigo's capable of. Is that my brother out?
Yes.
Right. So the words right out of my mouth. But, where do we go? Eh? Who's it now? It's Motoi! En route to Shibuya Stream. That's where Shoka is waiting. It's kind of far. I hope you can hang on for now. Are you okay, though? Now he's not responding.
I see.
So Motoi is heading towards Shibuya Stream.
Sounds like it, yeah.
For show.
What are we waiting here for? Let's go! Alright.
Let's move.
This way! Whee! Pretty sure this is an area that I haven't been in yet. So that's cool. Question.
Let me think this through.
Okay, I was wondering if it changed. Like, hey, suddenly you have missions. It's like, thanks for not telling me. Yep, another narrow area. Shibuya Stream. Wait a minute before I go. Feel like I haven't saved in a while. Alright, now I'm okay. Just need to do that. What's up? You good? That's honestly not the question I should be asking. Oh dear. Que lastima. My heart goes out to you. It really does. But I can't exactly back down now, can I? You're all that stands between me and my destiny. Destiny? Sounds like someone's read one too many horoscopes. I'd dream a little smaller if I were you, sweetie. Since there's no way in hell you're getting past me. Let's see about that. Never fear fight. Fight your fear instead. Motoi, wait! Time to show you what I'm really made of. I expect no quarter from you either, Gatita. Alright, you asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you after I beat your ass to a pulp. Oh dear. Well, Matoi's dead. Giving up on destiny already. Motoi! What are you doing here? Don't be shy. Step right up. Motoi. Guys, he's not moving. Come on, brother. Stay with us, yo. How could you do this?
I was not prepared for such a tragedy today.
Guess you should fear the Reapers. You can't die now. We just met. You said you were gonna help us. It can't end like this, damn it. Well, looks like it really can't. Looks like I stopped time again. I can't waste this chance. I have to stop Shoka and save Motoi. So we need more time. Yeah, we need to get to Motoi in time. Maybe if I go back to Center Street. Well, they did that whole pincer tactic and took control of Center Street from us. So can we reverse that? Okay, maybe back to Center Street. Back to the beginning of the day. And no Matoi's acting alone today. And that he found Shoka by Shibuya Stream once that area opened up. Problem is, I have no idea what he was doing before that. So we're starting from the Center Street today, huh? And so it begins.
Now
What's up, players? We've gotta get to the Shibuya Stream quickly. If
we can win the turf war faster, then we might be able to save Matoy.
You're never gonna believe this, but you get to do it down a nice scramble slam today.
Okay, let's think. The Pure Heart steals Center Street from us a little while from now. Which means, even if they're still posted on Spain Hill, they're only running a skeleton crew up there. I bet they're already hiding somewhere nearby.
Rindo.
You okay, Rindude? I'm trying to figure out where to go first. Tipsy Toes Hall or Spain Center Street? If I'm not mistaken, we are currently standing on said street. Listen, I've already seen the future.
And let me guess, it wasn't great.
How have you seen the future that ain't happened yet?
Oh right, you haven't heard about Rindo's special trick, huh?
What you mean, like a magician? Not exactly. I can travel back in time, but only within the span of a day.
Pull my foot, yo!
I'm serious, but I can't use it whenever I feel like it. Only when shit really hits the fan.
So like, how'd you gonna do that anyway?
Honestly, no idea. So it's not by luck we joined forces, but Rindo turned back time to make it so.
Right.
Yeah, Tsugumi's tougher than she looks. Wasn't sure if you'd survive if you'd had to face her alone. I wish I could mess with time, yo. It's definitely come in handy. So back to the whole staying on Center Street thing.
Right. There's hardly any Pure Hearts guarding Motoy's turf. They're all on their way here to take Center Street.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Never mind. Either way, their plan is to steal our turf while we're on the move. If we drag our heels like last time, well, Matoy's not gonna make it.
For real?
Whoa, oh my. Then we must need smoke out their agents and deal with them post haste. Correct?
Right. Anything we can do to avoid wasting time. So, how are we supposed to find these guys exactly?
There's gotta be some way to differentiate players between players and regular people.
Thankfully, there is. There's a very easy way, in fact. Turn, please. Aha! Glitchy text. You there! You're a player! Bingo! There's one person I can't scan. Yep. Yo, buddy! You's a player, ain't you?
Striking lack of subtlety.
Is he pretending he didn't hear you? Let's see if he keeps quiet after I smack him upside the head. Curses! My cover's blown! Your plan is ruined! So you are one of the Pure Hearts.
Seriously?
How'd you know? Never mind. On God, Wicked Twisters!
I suppose
You
combat
can't
is
hide.
inevitable.
Keep it together.
Actually, quite a couple of you guys here.
Away with you! No foes can fell me.
Oh, this is a weird new one to get used to using.
All together now.
Maybe I should also not be smashing my buttons next to the mic. Here comes the wind!
Within reason. Time to use my true power.
What you been waiting for? Nailed it. Let's
Fire.
keep it going.
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can. It's over.
Away with you!
Here we go!
Follow me, yo. That was perfect. It's over.
No foes can fell me.
Or me. Don't forget about me.
Keep it up,
Fred. Will do, Beach Buddy.
What?
Take a ride.
Get back here!
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can.
Almost done.
Exquisite timing. Keep your eyes
Let's
on
end it.
me. Are we awesome or what?
Well, this is playing right now. Let me go to the restroom real quick. Be right back.
Gotta get my head back into zone.
Ooh. Dive it down. I got an itchy hand now. Now I feel like I want to go back downstairs to find something to quickly snack on. Go for some reason starving right now. Oh, it'll be fine. Right? Maybe. Takes care of that. Think that's all?
Can I identify anyone else impervious to the power of scanning?
Well, good thing we got them before they got us. Fingers crossed that earns us enough time.
Money! Ooh, money!
We'll change our
Everyone,
fate.
free money. Let's see, change our fate. Let's see what this does for us. Dude, look! It's Motoi, he's... Hold up. Hold up a sec, champ. Huh? You say you could use that powers of yours so many times, right? Don't waste this chance. We facing a Reaper here. Let's take it nice and slow.
I must agree. You would be best served by waiting for a more opportune moment to strike.
You know, I still can't quite believe today's mission. I was positively shocked when I heard. But surely no more than shocked than you being targeted to the coup.
Honestly, I couldn't care less if they make me a target. This game was starting to get too bland for my taste. It's the way it was going. I'm on board with anything that spices it up.
Hi, Abel. Interesting. Who'd have thought mere boredom would bring us to this point? I imagine the gravity of the situation is slowly dawning on you. You may not show it, but I've no doubt you're quaking in your proverbial booties.
That's a good one. I've got a hell of an imagination, I'll give you that.
Kerastima, my heart goes out to you, it really does. But I can't exactly back down now, can't I? You're all that stands between me and my destiny.
Oh, really?
Destiny? Sounds like someone's read too many horoscopes. I'd dream a little smaller if I were you, sweetie. Since there's no way in hell you're getting past me.
Let's see about that. Never fear fight. Fight your fear instead. Motoi, wait!
C'est vrai?
Senor Rindo. Yesola, this is my fight, and mine alone. However, shall I falter this fiend, then I hope you'll avenge moi. Time to show you what I'm really made of. I expect no culture from you either, Gatsita.
Alright, you asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you after I beat your ass to a pulp. Giving up on Destiny already?
Step out of it, Motoi! No one wins if you get raised! Damn! This isn't gonna work! I need to get here sooner! Maybe if we can stop them from doing the pincer? Maybe a long shot, maybe not, I don't know, but let's figure this out. Spain belongs to Pure Arts, right? This is right after we arrived at their turf. But you said we ain't got much time to play with, right?
And, if memory serves, you also know this area is sparsely guarded, correct?
Right.
Yeah, you're all right. Only problem is we need to do something differently here, too. If we want Motoi to have a brighter future, that is. Hang on. You mean taking out those Pure Arts and Sorcery wasn't enough?
Apparently not.
Motoi basically launched a suicide attack on Shoka. Even asked us to continue to fight instead. Which means our only option is getting to him sooner and convincing him to rethink his plan. Okay... Like... Even if we save the guy, it's not like he's gonna join our team, right? Listen, Fred, after Shoka struck him down, he wasn't moving. Reapers might have the power to erase players even before the final day. Which would royally screw up Canon's plan, right? I mean, I guess. Besides...
Yes?
Motoi... Well, another. He told me so many things. Indirectly, I mean, but still. I wouldn't be who I am without him. He had a real way of explaining stuff, you know? His words just resonated with me. Taught me how to interact with my family, my friends, even gave great advice about education. I could barely decide what I want for dinner before I discovered him. I feel like I owe him. Hell of an impact. That's why I can't just leave him to his fate. I know he's our rival. I know. But I can't just let him die.
The show.
It's cool, brother. You ain't gotta explain nothing to me. I ain't finna pretend like I can see the future or whatever. But that sure as hell ain't gonna stop me from trying to change it. Even though we get it right the first time, we can just try again and again. Thanks, Pete.
I too see no reason to veto your plan, Lord Rindo. Let's do everything in our power to save Lord Motoi from that Reaper's clutches.
Okay, that's great and everything, but, like, what exactly are we gonna do now? Well, a little while from now, we get surrounded by pure hearts on those stairs over there. If we can stop that from happening somehow, easy, let's just do what I expected. You want to rethink that, buddy?
Perhaps you meant the unexpected?
Oh man, that... Huh, maybe I did.
Let's not pursue the matter any further for everyone's sake.
What she said, yo. Anyways, we gotta just ambush the ambush, right? Oh, you mean like get the jump on them? Sounds good to me. Me too. Let's do this. Ambush the ambusher. Hello there. Well, if it isn't the Wicked Twister, it's a surprise to see you here. Ah, Sis Lafine, my defeat is nigh. If I'm unable to run, I might as well stay and find my... Staying on brand, I see. You're right, though. Only way we're selling this is with a fight. Oh, woe is me. Might want to look into getting some bad backup, yo. What? I know, right? Hey, Tallulah, let's get the jump on you. But how?
It's not the first time we've experienced an attempted ambush on Spain Hill.
Oh yeah, I can't believe that was already a week ago.
It's not addressing you.
How can you talk to your bestest war buddy like that? Why do I feel like I've been made the butt of some joke? Never mind. I'm just aware this plan may prove too risky. Too what? Someone slept through the French class, I see. Sure, I came prepared for all eventualities. Sure. Your chin's rattling so much I can barely hear you.
Let's go.
He's making fun of me this instant. Huh? French is such a scary language. Oh, so you're scary. Oh god, the French. Is it just gonna be the one guy? I was kind of hoping it would just be the one guy. I just feel like it would have been really funny if it was just this single dude. We can break the frame rate.
Masterfully done.
Ain't no stopping us now. We got this.
Prepare yourself!
Not all, per se.
Burn him!
Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Another one bites the dust.
Alright, easy peasy.
Gotta get my head back in the zone.
Alright, that was way quicker than last time. Huh?
Hey.
Yo, it's updated clock. Wicked Twisters claimed a new piece of turf, which means we're saying bye-bye to pure arts. Better luck next slam, kiddos. Alright, time to go back to the future. Gotta convince Motoi to change his mind. I feel like I should maybe... do I have a stronger pin than the one I'm currently using that's an attack pin? That I like, I should say. No? Then I'm not swapping. Wrong button. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine.
We're going again.
Alright. Change our fate. Even more time. There they are. So how's that you plan on convincing this brother to change his mind? Maybe we should hang back until it looks safe to go talk to him. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Let's lie and wait and observe the situation for now. I hate to rain on your parade, I really do. There's no way a runt like you can take a Reaper like me.
I wouldn't be too sure about that if I were to. But I am not truly solo, you see. Unlike you, dear Shoka, I have allies. Allies that care very much about moi very much.
I feel sorry for anyone dumb enough to ally with you. So, spill the tea. How'd you do it? Did you trick them into joining you? Or were they all just too brainless to know better?
Hold your tongue. Honestly, do you have any idea how many followers I had? Another was trending across all social media.
Did you just say another?
Oui, madam. That was my internet alias back when I was still alive and kicking. There's one fan of mine in particular for whom I have high hopes. I know he won't let me down. You know, I still can't quite believe today's mission. I was positively shocked when I heard. There's really no more shock than you being targeted, Tutaku.
Honestly, I couldn't care less if it... Yeah, we've read this all already.
Oh, really?
Motoi.
C'est vrai?
Signorino. Yes, Sola, but this is my fight and mine alone. Avenge me. I'm about to die. That was loud. How many times did I die? Rin dude. Looks like Motoi's out for the count. That stuff he said about his fan is really bugging me. Was he talking about me? And what did he mean by high hopes?
Whoa!
Ritarindo! Maybe I can find out if I get here a little earlier. Not like I've got anything to lose by trying. Maybe Tipsy Toes Hall. Problem is, there was a whole bunch of guys here. 4 different fights separate. It's a lot of fighting. Can we just convince them to not fight? Okay, I'm back. I've got to know exactly what Matoi was talking about. No matter what it takes. At first, I thought he was just bluffing to scare Shoka. But something about what he said felt off.
Guess we set foot on very beauty soil.
Heavens.
The pressure is unbearable. Is it just me, or does it feel way bigger than one piece of turf? There's gotta be at least 3 areas worth of beauties here. Time to figure out how to cut down the time we spend here. I think they'll go at least go easy on us, since Cam's are just gonna help out. You don't need a handicap, yo. Let's send these punks packing.
I wish I had your mental fortitude.
Nah, that'll never work.
What?
What you mean? Finding them one by one will take way too much time. If only there was some way to take them all down at once. We're only human here, Renewed. Besides, all these guys in one shot is a bit much for us 4. You don't get it, Brett. You're still too late to help Matoi. I mean, maybe we weren't. But I still need to hear the rest of his conversation with Shoka. I've already gone back in time twice now, and it still wasn't enough. If we're gonna make a real difference, it's now or never. So you want to take them all at once, huh? Why don't you just gather them all in one place?
I see.
That would, however, result in a battle of uber rank difficulty.
It's alright, we good for it. Sure glad someone thinks we are. Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
What? That's the only way we're gonna get to Matoi in time, Fret. But Renewed, he's on a rival team. Even when we save the guy, won't he come back to bite us in the ass later on? Maybe it will, but I can't just stand it by and do nothing. The toy's done so much for me. I won't be able to live myself and if I don't do everything I can to save him. And it's not just that. There's something I need to hear from him. No matter what. Alrighty then. So, how are we gonna go about this? We just need all the players over here, right? Precisely, although I struggle to imagine how I would go about doing that. Drag the boss here now. And now you've lost me. Same way I drag y'all around Shibuya. Oh, you can actually pull this off? Well, no, I'll try you. One would imagine our rival teams would act if their leaders were kidnapped. Especially if we happen to be in the midst of a turf war. Perhaps this plan of yours could work after all. Alright, I'll be right back. I just gotta go steal people. Gone like the wind. Wish I was that fast.
Lord Rindo.
Lord Rindo.
Yeah?
Things feel rather different from when you told us you would turn back time on Center Street. Would you care to update us on your trials and tribulations thus far? For example, is there anything in particular we should be worried about? Of course, if you do not feel up to sharing, I have my own ways of obtaining said information.
No, I'll tell you. I don't need a repeat of last week now. I heard something that bothered me. And I was... Look alive, champ! He's back! You're back already?
Excuse you?
I think I'm gonna be sick. In a minute. The rest of them will show up soon enough.
Your heavens, you actually absconded with their leader.
It's like I always said, do the expected. Right. Thanks, Pete. And here comes the cavalry.
Shall be about to remember.
Here goes nothing!
I'm all set. It's go time.
It's about to be a whole lot of fairy beauties. Alright, how many we dealing? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. There's so many. I came to slack. Yeah. I came to slay. I came to destroy frame rates.
It's over.
Work, Kenny.
Keep it going. Hey, not bad. Just doing my job.
I need to scratch my eye.
Keep it up, Pete. I got you. Let's go. Freak! Let's turn up the volume, yo. Let's keep it going. You ready for this? I came to slay. Let's go.
Here comes ice.
Keep it up, Fred. Will do. Beat buddy.
Let's go, girl.
Away with you!
Looking good, brother.
Alright, almost done.
Let's keep it going.
Oh, there's a second guy.
Ain't no stopping us now. We got this. Leave it to me. What? I was just getting started, yo.
Hi, ay.
Could have been worse, you feel?
Wow. We actually pulled it off. Look alive, players. It's time for another update. Wicked Twister just got some new turf. Which means well, one thing and one thing only. R.I.P. Very Berries. So far, so good. Now it's time to say Matoi. But only after I've heard everything he's got to say. Dilation. Dilaton or whatever. I don't know. What I do know is I need to swap up stuff. I feel like I need it as best of team coming up. As to what that is, I don't actually know, but I'll figure out something. Not that. I could do that. Yeah, I could. I feel like I want to do something different for beats. What about that, the beam? The beam one. What input is that? Beam. ZR. No. None of these are really good for beam. Electric wire. That might not be a bad idea. What do I want? I want... I guess I can try it, why not? Oh jeez. I for some reason cannot stop yawning. Anyways,
change our fate.
Now it's time to change our fate. Plenty of time. As much time as possible. Time to hear what Matoi was saying. Here we go.
Hola.
Bonjour, madam!
Mr. Pureheart himself.
I'm thrilled to finally meet you. What a pleasure!
For you, maybe. Since you're here, tell me, how long have you been stalking me exactly? I know you've been the one, that's been tattling on me to Ayano and Kubo.
Gross.
You little creep.
Oh, no. That attitude is becoming unbecoming, senorita. Ah, one sec. And send. Oh, you me, amigo. Tippy Toes Hall. Oh, so you're still a ways away. I'm afraid Shoka's on to me. So, what's the deal? Got a crush on Mr. Twister or something? I mean, there must be some reason you keep lending them a hand. Whatever your reason, I hope it was worth it. Seeing as you did such a poor job covering your treacherous tracks. But suited moi just fine. I got to take credit for those hints and curry favor with the Rebos by exposing you. Seriously, you couldn't write on his store this good. Anyway, time to find out how long you'll be now. I'm at Shibuya Stream. She got me cornered.
I hate to rain on your parade, I really do. There's no way a runt like you can take a raper like me.
I wouldn't be sure about that if I were to. But I'm not truly solo, you see. Like you, dear Shoka, I have allies. Allies that care about moi very much.
I feel sorry for anyone dumb enough to ally with you. So, spill the tea. How'd you do it? Did you trick them into joining you? Or are they all just too brainless to know any better?
Hold your tongue. Honestly, do you have any idea how many followers I had? Another was trending across all social media.
Did you say another?
Oui, madam. That was my internet alias back when I was still alive and kicking. There is one fan of mine in particular for whom I have high hopes for. I know he won't let me down. You know, I still can't quite believe today's mission. Why, I was positively shocked when I heard. There's surely no more shocked than you being targeted to the coup. Honestly, I couldn't care less if they make me a target. This game was getting too bland for my taste the way it was going. I'm on board with anything that spices it up. Ah, Yaveo. Interesting. Who'd have thought mere boredom would bring us to this point? I imagine the gravitas of the situation is slowly dawning on you. You may not show it, but I have no doubt you're quaking in your proverbial botas. That's a good one. You got one hell of an imagination, I'll give you that. Que lastima. My heart goes out to you. It really does. But I can't exactly back down now, can I? You're all that stands between me and my destiny.
Oh, really?
Destiny? Sounds like someone's read one too many horoscopes. I'd dream a little smaller if I were you, sweetie. Since there's no way in hell you're getting past me.
We'll see about that. Never fear fight. Fight your fear instead. Playtime's over, Gatita. And know that I expect no quarter from you either.
Huh.
Alright, you asked for it. But don't say I didn't warn you after I beat your ass to a pulp. Giving up on Destiny already?
Later, loser.
Keep streaming, sweetie.
Dude. No need to keep dreaming. Cause I'm making my dreams a reality. The Reaper mantle belongs to moi. What? Not a chance. Motoy.
What are you...
Didn't think you'd get here so soon, mi amigo. What are you looking at me like that for? Aren't you gonna get over here and give me a hand? No. Because now I know the truth. I finally see you for who you really are. A self-absorbed schemer. You never had any intention of helping us. The only person you ever wanted to help was yourself. Better late than never, I guess. I trusted you, you know. I looked up to you. Oh, mi amigo. You're so naive, you put the pure hearts to shame. Have you forgotten that our very lives are on the line here? If you're not doing whatever it takes to get ahead, you're bound to get left behind. That's it, yo. I'ma tear this punk a new one. Believe me, I've had my eye on you wicked twisters for quite some time. Seeing as you survived my attempted sabotage of your duel with Suzukichi. Thought I'd share some juicy goss with my favorite go-getter. So you gave us that bad intel on purpose? Of course! And you fell for it! Only an absolute idiot would trust a total stranger.
The Alestra forums have a name for people like you. A top-tier troll.
What she said, you're sick. I'm ready to kick his ass, Rindo. You just gotta say a word. Oh yeah? Well, I think... Sorry, but I'm a busy man. And I'm afraid I've run out of both time and patience.
C'est n'est pas than that.
Now, how about you hand over your points so I can be on my way, amigo? Motoy.
I can do this.
This fight I remember being annoying. And it's why I wanted healing.
Perhaps we ought not engage?
Let's get this over with pronto, shall we?
Motoy!
Free! So far, so good.
Let's keep it going! Exquisite timing!
Oh boy.
Shall we commence today's conferencia?
Here goes.
First on the agenda, La Victoire.
Nope.
Splendid. Well then.
Hey, stop talking!
Let's keep it going! Follow me, yo! Great job!
Shut up!
Which is to say.
for the assistenza. I'd be nada without you.
That'll get reaches.
Oh, he's got wires.
I just came up with the most wunderbar idea.
Oh dear, here we go. This is the thing that I was worried about. Fund me, please.
What's he up
Stop
to now,
it!
yo?
Stop your GoFundMe account.
Looking good. Yes, got it. We're on a roll.
Just follow my lead.
I'll do what I can.
Closed. I think he gets a boost if he succeeds in setting that off. Oh, nope. Knew that was coming.
I can keep going. Did I do that? You sure did. Yes, got it. We're on a roll.
La victoire.
What will he do
He
next?
do next.
What? Looks like we've met our goal.
More allies. Yep, here we go.
Reinforcements!
Don't sweat it, yo. We can take him.
Take a ride.
You alright? Let's turn up the volume, yo.
That was perfect. I'm getting
I hate your stupid spikes.
That'll get reaches.
I have to watch your cutscene every time.
Okay, pay attention to which ones are starting it.
Out to everyone everywhere.
Huh? What's that guy doing on his phone?
Hate to break it to you, mi amigo, but life ain't fair. I got this.
Closed.
Say good night.
Follow me, yo.
Copy that. I think not.
Heal up.
Splendidly done.
Thanks, Nagi. I must guarantee this project's success. I'm not liking the sound of that project.
Not insofar as it ensures a victory for his team.
All right, let's get the vote out to everyone everywhere.
What's that guy doing on his phone?
What guy? There's no one here.
It's not over yet. Masterfully done.
Keep it up, Fred. Will do, beat buddy.
Why'd I run into that? That's stupid.
I return to the front.
Perfect timing. That was perfect. Keep it up, beat.
You lose your funding.
Flame on.
Rejuvenate.
I think not. Yes, got it. We're on a roll. Booyah!
I don't know what I did, but it made him change colors. Okay, I think this one's almost guaranteed to go through. Yep, this one's guaranteed.
Are you ready for this?
Follow me, yo.
Indeed.
Looks like we've met our
Which is
goal.
only just gonna make more people appear.
Rejuvenate.
Yeah! I think not. Yeah! Free!
That'll get reaches.
Yeah! Say yes! Got it! We're on a roll!
Here comes annoyance.
All right, let's get the Vork out to everyone everywhere.
Huh? What's that guy doing on his phone?
Not today. Perfect timing. Booyaka! Yes, got it. Nice one, Rin, dude. We're done for.
Rejuvenate!
Flame on. Let's keep it up. That was sick. I think so. Did I do that? What will he do next? Nailed it. Let's keep it going.
All right, almost done.
Not today. Bye-bye.
Again, guaranteed.
Flame on. Thanks for the help. I got you. Looks like we've met our goal.
God, you're so annoying.
I think
Ay,
to you, mi amigo, but life ain't fair. Not today. Flame on. I think not. Looking good. I got these. Flame on. Let's turn up the volume, yo. Let's keep it
You
going.
failed.
Fire. Not today. Perfect timing. Booyaka! I think not. Did I do
It's
that?
over! Yes, he's gone. All right, can go all out now.
Not bad, yo. Freeze! Follow me, yo.
You kind of have to play strategically around the toy.
Rejuvenate!
That felt much better than my first time going around. I can already guarantee that.
Flame on. Oh yeah. We
Done and dusted. Ah. La victoire is mine.
From our failures.
Merde.
Justice is served.
Gotta say, I ain't really up for taking on Kitty Girl after that.
Yeah, I don't think she is hopefully either.
Well, this is awkward.
After just saving the villain, what we thought was the villain, and instead is the person who apparently gave us hints. Thanks for that, by the way.
Hey, Motoy.
Always like this.
Ironic, isn't it?
What is?
Looking down on someone you looked up to.
You know what? You're right. In fact, I'm gonna look down on you in a way I only know how, and I can do right now that's gonna satisfy me as well. I got this packet of goldfish right next to me. I'm just gonna look down on you while I eat these goldfish. Let me just get them out. As you can hear it. I don't know if it'll pick up on the mic. Hopefully not. I'll keep a watch. I'm just gonna sit here and eat goldfish while you're talking, Matoy.
Everything went wrong. I was supposed to beat you to the target and take her down. I was supposed to become a Reaper.
Oh, as if. A loser like you could never become a Reaper.
You're wrong. Everything I've done will not be in vain.
It kinda is right now, though. You want some goldfish, though? Might make you feel better.
Everything? You mean how you lied and cheated?
I sure do, mi amigo. You and I both know this was never a fair fight. Even if we took the top spot, the tables would have turned on us soon enough. They don't play fair. Why should we?
You know, you could also play unfair by teaming up with the other teams, which would give you a better chance of survival.
The best laid plans of mice and Motoi, eh?
He always comes at appropriate times, doesn't he?
And here I was, all set to congratulate you and welcome you into our ranks.
Mr. Kubo, wait!
Not if you can't hold your own against a fellow Reaper.
Kubo, do you want goldfish? I'm a mute so I can eat my goldfish and not be as annoying.
Please, listen to me! Shoka deserves to be punished for abusing her position! You know she's been conspiring with the Wicked Twisters. And the only reason you do is because I informed you! Surely I deserve some sort of reward for helping the Reapers save face!
No.
Okay, kid. How's about I give you one more chance?
So you're gonna trust this total stranger? Sounds like something only an absolute idiota would do.
Turning his own words against him. Cheeky.
Oh, would you can it? I bet you haven't even said a single word to Shiba about this runt.
Huh?
No point hyping him up to the boss before he's proved himself.
Proved himself by beating me? Even if he can't beat a real Reaper like...
I'd watch your mouth if I was you, Dollface. Wouldn't want to make the boss any angrier. I'd have thought that target on your back was enough to make you realize the severity of your situation.
Alright, I might be satisfied with the amount of goldfish I've eaten. That's probably a lie, but I need water. Hold on a sec. Alright. Apologies, I got a call. Now I still need more water. Hold on. I just wanted food. Alright. I should be okay now. I kind of started the whole goldfish thing as a joke, and then I actually just started eating the entire bag.
Let's just hope it ain't too late to get on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
She's been helping us?
Wait a sec. Does that mean she's the one who sent us those clues yesterday?
Yep.
But hey, I ain't here to tell you what to do, though.
You have told the higher-ups about me, haven't you?
No.
Oh, no, not yet. I was just on my way to go talk to him. But it's looking like maybe today ain't your day. Here's an idea. Why don't you try again next week?
Next week? But my team's in last place now!
Wah, wah.
There might not even be a next week for me!
Oof. Well, them's the breaks.
I'm sorry. I want goldfish.
Please, Mr. Kubo, I can beat her. Just let me prove it to you.
Tell you what.
Why is it so funny to me? There's a mosquito around here.
one better. Beat the Twisters too, and I'll consider it.
All of them?
Kubo, I swear to God, if you make me fight him again while I'm trying to eat.
Oh, but we literally just beat the guy.
Like Rep said.
But why must we fight? Haven't I already proven my worth as an informant? I exposed the traitor in your ranks. You could have found yourselves in grave danger without my...
But look who's the one in grave danger now. That a problem? If you ain't up to the task, then I think we're done here.
I feel a strange sense of sympathy.
I don't.
All right, time's up. Guess taking out the target was beyond use today. We'll send official notice of your failure later. So keep an eye out for that. Bye for now.
No, wait! Guess I'm done for.
Of course you are.
It's curtains from moi.
Motoi, be honest with me. You used to be another. Were you lying to people and screwing them over like this back then too? I was a really huge fan. Your words spoke to me.
They spoke to me too. That's why I decided to make them my own.
Bruh.
What?
I just slapped my name on other people's content. Didn't write a thing.
Bruh. Repost. What?
Are you kidding me?
You're a con artist.
I wouldn't say that. Think of it this way. All those great posts would have gone unseen if I hadn't salvaged them.
I don't know what... I don't know what just happened, but I just about to choke. I can't drink water. Once a day I choke on water. Apologies.
After all, better to use them than to lose them, right? I didn't steal. I recycled.
I recycle your lungs, mine probably hurt. You don't need them.
Cut the crap.
Give me your lungs.
That blog got me a lot of work and made a lot of people happy, including you. Sounds like a win-win to me. But those days are gone. Another is a thing of the past. And now my future isn't looking great either. All that's left is to await my demise. See you on the other side.
See you, Motoi.
In an unexpected twist, today's target lives to fight another day. While
Oh yeah,
the
where did Shoka
Ruinbringers
go?
maintain their impressive lead.
Rin, dude.
Let's leave him be for today, yo.
Agreed.
Oh, she's right there. More birds.
You.
Shoka, darling, please, enough is enough. What? I didn't do anything.
What?
Don't play coy with me. You know exactly what you've done. Now you must promise to do as I say. Then Sheba will surely see fit to forgive you. Assuming I even want his forgiveness. Honestly, I'd rather just do as I please. Cease that childish behavior this instant. The mere thought of being unable to see you again brings me to tears, darling. Yano, I trust you will do right by me, Shoka.
Desired destination. It's day 7.
Hey, sup, Rin dude?
Sup, Brett?
It's finally time.
I feel rather jittery.
Let's hurry up and kick them clowns to the curb, yo.
Oh, Kanon messaged me, by the way.
What'd she say?
Susukichi's gonna be wandering the city today. Stay on his tail, but stay out of trouble. For now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Good question.
The Ruin Bringers tend to go about their business separately. Unless one of them ends up in a sticky situation, that's when they send backup.
Kinda like when we first met Beat.
Oh, yeah. When we beat, Sugumi, Susukichi immediately followed as soon as we were done with, Sugumi.
So don't try to be a hero. As soon as you find Susukichi, let me know. I'll do
Alrighty.
whatever I can to keep Sugumi at bay. Shiba should sound the alarm once I've engaged her, so be on the lookout. That'll be your cue to take down Susukichi, and come help us with Sugumi. Sadly, the beauties and I aren't tough enough to beat her on our own.
Well, I respect him being honest on that.
But at least we can stop her from rendezvousing with the big guy.
Fair enough.
So let's get you in the first place and out of this game.
Sounds good to me.
See you soon, Twisters.
Well, how's about we hop to it then?
Sounds good to me.
Let's just skip on over.
What if we're so simple?
Is there a So, what's the mission?
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the final day. The higher they climb, the harder they fall. The greater your spoils shall be.
Same
Time
mission.
to bring the Ruin Bringers leader out of hiding. Can't wait to get a good look at their ugly mug, yo.
I, for one, can wait.
Hey, if I just take off my glasses, I don't have to see.
Stay with us, boss.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Huh? It's from Motoi.
Oh, really? He's still texting? Also, I love that the second that Rindo says it's from Motoi, both Beat and Nagi get angry.
That's surprising. Is he okay?
Do we want him to be? My Shibuya stream. She's got me cord. Hey, Rindo. I'm sorry for deceiving you. I planned to escape the game by myself. As you saw yesterday, that plan went up in smoke.
It sure did.
Yeah.
That being said, I don't intend to go down without a fight.
Brother don't know when to quit.
Like Fuya before me, I shall face the Ruin Bringers head on.
Just like Fuya before you, you're gonna get destroyed the second you attempt that.
Best of luck, Rindo.
If ever your throat begins to thirst, have a sip of water first.
Is now the time, especially knowing what you do with these?
Kinda wish he'd just stay out of it. He's not exactly helping.
New calamity approaches.
Seriously, stay with us, boss.
I want to stay.
Let's go look for Motoi first. Better to stop him before he does something stupid.
Fair enough.
Let me just reply to him real quick. Hey, Motoi. We're looking for the Ruin Bringers too.
Well, what'd you tell him?
To hold off on getting into any fights.
Here's hoping he listens.
He probably won't.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, hey there.
Still can't believe she helped us out. Never thought she was the selfless type. Am I supposed to thank her or something?
Hi.
You working?
Nope.
Oh, so just hanging out?
You know, I'm not a Reaper anymore.
Eh?
What? You mean
That I got kicked out? Yeah. Now I'm back to being a regular old player, like you. Had
Oh.
nothing better to do, so I came to say hi. Anyway, later, loser.
You're going to die if you're a player by yourself.
how the hell did she get kicked out? And what's she gonna do now?
Bring ruin to the Ruin Bringers. Again. Hey, what's this path? Tokyo Plaza. So where's this gonna put me in Tokyo Plaza? Over here? I should check. I just realized. Actually, first off, noise magnet. So what's this gonna do? It's just the same thing. Wrong button.
What to do?
Shibuya Stream and Shibuya Hikari. Gotcha. Now I'm probably gonna go ahead and use this time to just go back. Well, maybe. But just like with B and getting him, it's time to get another teammate. Can't you take a hint? Leave me alone already. Isn't that Lady Shoka fighting what appears to be a losing battle? No way she can handle all this noise on her own. What's the Reaper doing fighting noise in the first place? Actually. Back off, you creeps!
Hey!
Hey. Hey, little busy here. Get back! Excuse me? We'll take care of the noise.
All right! Who wants a piece of Fred?
So what exactly are you dealing with here, Shoki?
These punks is done for.
That's a lot of enemies. Why on earth were you trying? I don't have a...
Leave it to me, yo! We're on a roll!
Well, thankfully I got the good ice pin on.
Perfect timing! That was perfect! It's over!
What?
So far, so good. Let's keep it going!
Whoa!
Give it to me, yo! That was perfect! Come on!
Hit the bomb! Whee! And this should do it.
Just not too
There's still another.
It's over! Alright!
There we go.
Alright, could have been worse.
Zeb.
You alright?
Yeah, thanks.
But why would the noise assault their master?
Actually, about that.
She ain't
You know
one.
something we don't?
She's not a Reaper anymore.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
So, do you got some place to go?
Duh. If there's one thing Shibuya's got, it's places to go.
Fair.
That's not what I meant. You said you got kicked out of the Reapers. It's because you tried to help us, wasn't it?
I mean, basically. But, like, can you blame me? The game's no fun when it's always the same, and it's hardly a game when there's no point in playing.
Fair
no
enough.
matter how long the players manage to survive, they still end up getting erased.
Sure seems that way.
But despite all that, you've done pretty well. You're tougher than the rest.
Oh?
And it'd be a shame if you got erased like all the others. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun if they actually won? And here we are. So yeah, later, losers.
Wait.
Shoko, wait!
What now?
Join us.
We owe her for helping us.
And she's not a Reaper anymore,
She's just
right?
a player like
This
us
game
now.
isn't meant to be
And
played
she
alone.
was good enough
to become a
She's
Reaper.
gotta be stronger than most.
Cat got your tongue or what?
You're a cat.
Hey, do you wanna join us? Like, our team?
Sorry, what?
I just feel like we need as many allies as we can get.
Yeah.
You can't be serious. I mean, I don't think your pals would take too kindly to that.
Eh.
It's cool with me. You scratched our backs, so we ought to do the same.
How about to say?
Plus, Rindu deciding anything on his own is a miracle, so I say we roll with it.
Adding a second X-Reaper to our ranks is an attractive proposition indeed.
I'm down, long as she don't betray us too, yo.
We won't force you to join if you don't want to.
But...
Look, it's not that I don't want to. Okay, fine. I'll throw you dummies a bone.
Good.
Here, that's my account.
Got it. What?
I'm...
Right.
Hang on. Just got a message. It's Motoi again.
Oh dear.
And another pick.
You kidding me?
Let's find him before he does something we all regret.
Why bother with him?
Because we need to make sure he lies low for now.
But why?
Because today's the day we take down the Ruin Bringers. And we don't want him getting in the way.
Gotcha.
Anyway, let's move. Still gotta find Suzukichi too.
Wait,
Yeah?
I just wanted to say thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh. Sure.
It means a lot to me.
Well, good. Anyway, let's go.
Right.
New friend. Shoka. Knock 'em dead with a killer remix. Keep boosting your groove to reach a maximum of 300%. Press A button when your groove is at 300% and your team will unite to unleash a devastating psych assault known as a killer remix. Tilt the left stick to target enemies and press the A button to let them have it. It powerful. It good. So, where do you think Motoi is anyway? Well, he sent us a pic with that last poem. I've definitely seen this place before. Class of Motoi, eh? Never makes it easy. Oh, still Gonzaka.
If you shed a tear, don't fret. That just means your eyes are wet.
What?
What?
What was that supposed to mean? My advice, if you're looking for a deeper meaning, don't. Anyway, let's try to find the spot where he took this pic. Swallow. I'm not going down without fight.
Let me think this through.
But now you have a third player. Yes, third. Cool me. Cool.
How do I look?
You have an extra player. So, anyways. 5 buttons now to work with. Sure, massive hit.
What to do? Let me think this through.
And can I... Yep. Shoka... Actually, before I read that, I want to read yours. A fraudulent influencer who stole the words of others in order to sway his teammates and his million followers. Including Rindo. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, game. He used underhand methods to curry favor with the Reapers, but after losing to the Wicked Twisters, he is cast aside by his would-be allies. Let's get this. Stubborn, sarcastic Reaper keeps tabs on players. He always seems to be working. Quick pins assigns the same button as another. 2 attacks. Pigdar. HP retainer. And chain extender. And I probably should read this. These guys. An expert in both data and the occult, he spends most of his time on Spain Hill telling people's fortunes. He prefers communicating through text not because he's antisocial, but because there's fewer miscommunications that way. Or so he claims. Honestly fair. She was devoted subordinate. Though she's normally cool and collected, she shows a warmer, kinder side to her darling Shoka. She even went so far as to name her pet iguana after her dear friend. In fact, unbeknownst to all but Ayana herself. Oh, I didn't actually realize that. The iguana's name is Shoka. Cool. Oh, Bob! Well, Shiba's subordinates who is supposedly overseeing the game, but he doesn't seem to give it his all. He doesn't seem to get along with his fellow Reapers either. I'm just here.
Let's move.
Anyways, let's move on. I actually could go back and do stuff to get... Now that... Well, like... I really do got a power level with Octopath now I realize it. For now, let's not focus on that. Hello there, random sir. Got a mission for you kids. If you want to do... And you need to do it if you want to pass the wall. And hurry up and lay it on us, buddy. Someone's eager. Went 3 encounters with this type of noise. Frag. Alright, let's get this out of the way ASAP.
Let's have a look.
Frog. There's nothing but frogs and like a few pufferfish in the distance.
All your asses is grass.
5 people! This is gonna be interesting keeping track of. And to be honest, I don't expect it to go too well. I could use the boost this instant, but here's the fun in that.
Was that cool or what? Not bad, I'd say.
Anyways, now I can actually have 4 attacks without while also having a heal.
Great job. Bye-bye. Let's keep it up. Perfecto. Take a ride. Did I do that? You sure did.
And you missed! There goes our frog!
Yes, got it. Nice one, Renzu. Ain't no stopping us now.
Hi, these guys are strong.
Don't get careless.
Alright, that's it.
It's
Showtime! Explosion! Kaboom! Kaboom indeed!
leave it to me, yo. We're on a roll. Done
Oh, I don't need a heal. Running in circles.
Exquisite timing.
You're welcome.
Get that frog! How do you miss the frog?
That was easy.
Let's keep it going. Freeze. Let's turn up the volume, yo.
So it's done. And done.
Really killed it out there.
I'm really gonna need to get better pins.
It's an honor to be recognized.
Boom in the night. That's 3 down, right? Yep. Let's go tell Reaper, come on! I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, I want to check this stuff. I guess I need to level up that. Inspiring aura. What does that do? Boost your groove. Or boost the team damage your team deals. Or heal. Oh, I kind of want this one. Yeah, I'll go with that one. So ZR. ZR button. Or I could do something like over here, but... I'll do that. And Shoka, you can... I don't know. Sure. Sure, that sounds cool. Extra bullets. Now, where do I want to go from here? I need food, or also sell, get money for food. What? So let me go back to Tokyo Plaza. Don't know why I went through that little loop, but okay. Here we go. Stop dancing. Asia Fantasia.
Hey there.
Flex that. She has her phone out, so let's see. Very pleased, I assume. Okay, maybe? Well, she likes everything here. Let's go with that one.
Man, I am
Positively
that really hits
ambrosial.
the spot.
Yeah, it's all four. Let's just go with this. Barnog.
Anyone
kinda
want the
love
rest of
this.
mine?
Eat up, Brett.
Come back soon.
Did that give me this? Didn't think so. Alright. Shibuya Survivor theme. Neat. Yeah. Alright. Where to next? I guess just onward with the story until I get to Shibuya Hikari / stream. I didn't actually talk to you, did I? That's done.
Okay.
Free on, head on through. Thank you. Let's move, team.
Let's move.
While I'm at it, I should shop.
Come on in.
Hello, sir. You have an absurdly expensive stuff. What in the
See you
name?
around then.
Brother, use a scam.
Let's move.
What about new music?
Hello.
New track. That's it.
Come again.
Shibuya Hikari and Shibuya Stream. Will it let me go there already? Yeah, it will. Just gotta go down here. Alright, where is it? Huh? What? Wait, what? Is that guy streaming right now?
Whoa there.
Look likely, ladies and gentlemen, the Wicked Twisters are right by Shibuya Hikari. Who knows what kind of crazy mission they're gonna take on today? Wait, is he commentating on us? Come on, guys, don't stand still. You're gonna bore the audience to death.
Oh, really?
Kirapa's stalking it.
Joker, what are you doing here?
I nothing really important right now. I'm more weirded out that you're spending your day off commentating.
Wait, for real? Dude. My work-life balance is fine, thank you very much. I relax on my days off by commentating from a cafe. Like I've got anything else I could be doing.
Really?
So you're always somewhere watching us in real time? Creepy. Hey, don't be like that now. Commentating's all I've got. I'd be worthless without this gig.
Huh?
Aren't you selling yourself a bit short? Nah, I'm garbage. Honestly. Sorry for bothering you. I'll just throw myself in the nearest trash can. Over and out. You know, I think that guy might actually have a problem. No kidding. How about we come up with a new hobby for the brother to get into? Oh, good idea, Beat.
Indeed, hobbies add color to the monochromatic mundanity of daily life. I suggest we go along with Lord Beat's idea.
So he says he's in some cafe near Shibuya Car, right? There's gotta be Kyoto Sweets, Shibuya East. Let's go pay him a visit. That's good to me.
Seriously?
Reaper commentator. Bro. This is the place, right? Should be. He's gotta be sat somewhere with a view of the street. Maybe I could commentate on how much sugar dissolves in my cup of tea.
Hey.
There he is. Hey, Mr. Reaper.
What?
Yeah, I get it. You couldn't have a laugh at me, haven't you? No, man. Ain't not like that. We wanted to ask you if you ever thought of finding a new hobby. Feel free to tell us if we're overstepping our boundaries, so. Real talk. Everyone thinks your commentary is whack, right? I think it's about time to try out something else, yo. You trying to be nice to me right now? Because you kind of suck at it. Well, you might have a point. I had been getting a bit bored lately. Word? Alright, let's give the guy some ideas. Well, I guess we could, but who should advise him? I don't feel like, considering the fact I didn't save and I don't know if this is a fail, I'm going to ensure I don't fail. Where is it? Okay. Kind of figures, actually, because they actually had her saying more than everyone else, it seemed. Hey, Shoka, why don't you try talking to him?
What?
What? Why me?
I mean, you gotta know this brother better than us, any of us, right? Listen, I don't have any beef with you, okay? Don't bother me one bit whose side you're on.
Is that so?
Lucky me. Seriously, we don't have time to be doing this right now.
Come on, Shoki, line up. We're all in this together. Let's help each other out.
Okay, you're useless at everything besides commentating, so what?
Can I get to be a little less blunt?
Hang on, let me rephrase that. You love your job. Most people would kill to be in your shoes.
Oh.
I mean, sure, you know, the fact you never stop commentating is kind of creepy. But think about it like this. Doesn't matter if you're only good at commentating when you're the best there is.
You're right. It's my right and privilege to commentate on my days off. Thanks, Wicked Twisters. Time to get back to what I do best.
Whoa there!
Oh, my days, people get a load of that Reaper over there. I don't think that helps.
What?
Huh?
Never mind. I swear, kid girl. Let's bounce. You know, she handled that pretty well. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but he seems happy, so whatever. Super Sound Surf increases the groove boost received from Beat's Sound Surf. Handpicked to be commentator after his talents were discovered during new recruit training, he's disliked by his colleagues for constantly reporting the state of affairs around him. Thanks to his presence in the Scramble Slam, however, he has now more followers than ever. Yeah, babe. Chiba. And now Shibuya stream. And then I think after doing the Shibuya stream thing, I'm probably just gonna end stream because I'm a bit tired.
Let's move.
And then probably won't have a stream tomorrow because of the fact that we're gonna have Thanksgiving. So. My mind's made up, Isuki. I'm going and that's that. What's gotten into you all, son? Going abroad's a big deal. Are you just gonna ditch all your modeling jobs? Well, I'm gonna stop doing that stuff for a while, yeah. Besides, there's other things I want to do right now. More importantly, I can't believe how easily you forget. Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't forget anything, did I? Don't ask me. Figure it out yourself, you big jerk. I got to be young and love. Admire their passion. Are you gonna help a brother out, Brett? Sounds like he's in a real bind, yo. Sure, I want to get in the middle of whatever that is, but a little scan couldn't hurt.
Gotta focus.
Can't believe she'd up and decide that on her own without telling me first. What's that she's studying for? Modeling? Foreign languages? She would grade this already. For all the trouble I went through to convince my family to work and let me go, you just forget? Unbelievable. I'm so mad I can't even speak there. I don't believe this. Susie's the one who asked me. Yeah. Yeah, so they're both head over heels for each other. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe he's the man who misplaced his wallet the other day. Yeah, and he said something about buying a ring, right? But he's gonna get his girlfriend. So how do you want to handle this? But let's help him out. For old time's sakes. This guy may remember that he's the one who said he's abroad in the first place. And to focus on the idea of them learning to dance together overseas.
So what are we thinking here?
There's one. Bingo. What are those legs? Won't be worthy of Haneka's love. I gotta step on a dance game. That's why I'm gonna study abroad. I'm surprised to get into the whole study abroad idea. Maybe because I asked her to go with me. It almost felt like I was proposing. Oh damn, now I remember! I'm such an idiot. I'm the one who suggested you go abroad in the first place. Got time to remember. Sorry, Hanuka. Wait, so where are you gonna... I'm going to the same school as you. What? Hang on. The place only accepts people that audition. Right, I went on to audition the other day and I just happened to pass with flying colors. No way, you're amazing. I always knew you had a knack for dancing. Well, helps I got a teacher as good as you.
Alright!
And I'll fire it up. Come on, let's go practice right now. Whee! Wait a sec, you're supposed to be shopping in we're supposed to go shopping in Harajuku today. Sounds like a happy ending to me. Alright, let's get back to business, yo. Yes, sir. I can't stop yawning. Oh. Alright, what did that give me access to? Rose to fame in junior high after being scouted at her brother's Harajuku crepe shop. She's currently considering starting at an overseas dancing academy so she can dance with her childhood friend and current life interest Itsuki. Lives of the party. Sometimes increases the groove earned from beat drop combo for Good. Once an aspiring model, she hoped to make a name for herself in the glamorous world of fashion, like her old friend Hanuka. However, her outlook on life changed after meeting Galdonero's designer, whose humble passion moved her. Galtonero! Alright. I can't stop yawning! Ah. Ay. Well, I think now's as good a time as any to go ahead and end stream for today. So yeah, I think I am going to soon also start on the other... Now, I usually do 2 episodes, or like, that's what I want to try doing. Admittedly... Well... I'm trying to figure it all out, but I kind of want to start the other one. Because again, I have to work on Octopath Traveler, maxing out everything and getting all powerful. But I just... that's going to take time. And I feel like I can start on the next game in the meantime. So, next stream, I'm probably going to start on Pokemon Violet. Because again, I think I want to play the game for people online, and it's a fun game. It's got a lot of bugs, and and it's unforgivable to stay at launch soon. But I'm not going to deny that I've had a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, hope to see you then. Until then, hope to enjoy. Peace. Also, I better not choke on any more water.